messing around with a young player. I sit here. I ain't got no problem with mom and dog. I see where he coming. And I feel me in Atlanta. Them hoes is going. You niggas be leaving that shit out. Them hoes is going out. Them hoes is fucking all over the place. And niggas is getting mad. And niggas getting mad. And you niggas start fucking me up with that weak shit. Telling niggas I was on the bench. Nigga, I'm a fuck this bitch. I'm on the nigga. I'm getting tired of you trying to check my motherfucking ass, nigga. I'm getting this shit. I'm on this bitch, nigga. Fuck you. I'm getting tired of you, nigga. You ain't take it. I'm getting this shit. You win this shit. I'm saying you weak ass over here. That's it. Niggas, you want those no cigars. It's all white boy. I'm getting that exclusive. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I'm not even these bitches, nigga. I'm getting it, nigga. I'm getting it. You nigga got me out there. It's my motherfucking day. It's my being motherfucking real out here. It's my being real, nigga. You niggas on this day. Oh, you real motherfucking nigga. You know how to fuck it up. You know how to get it in. You niggas weak in this shit. I'm sick of you bitches. Them hoes on there fucking with Cuda. Them bitches finna get murdered. Them some murdered bitches. I ain't trying to fuck with no hoe like that. Go ahead and fuck with Cuda. Let me fuck with the rest. I'ma do my best, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. Gotta do I put this out because you niggas looking for almost all the rap man out here. You put one side out here. And I'm tired of that shit. And real niggas out here like me, we get it in. We got nothing to fight over. Let the niggas on your block, so let's line on me, nigga. That's what you did. I'm gonna do that again. And again, motherfucker, that's what I do. I say these motherfuckers flat. I'ma give you some tissue next time, motherfucker.
Yo, what is up? Oh man, I didn't know I had that intro. Luckily I had that intro in my on my PC. I didn't know I had the Manosphere anthem. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be part of the intro. Yeah, man, what's going on? What's going on, Reed? What's up? You'll find out soon enough. Candace, what's going on? Dorian, what's up? Josh, what's going on, man? I hope everyone's having a good week. A lot of fuckery. It's been very funny. But I did a good job. I stayed away as much as I could. I think it's been 3 days since my last stream, so we did good to stay away from all the craziness. Make sure this background music's not too loud. But just a quick update here. Sunday for the Nerd Niggas. We got a Taku Jump podcast on Sunday. Definitely look out for that episode 34. That will be on Eisen's channel. I'll be sharing it on my community tab on this channel and on the main channel. You guys will see the link this weekend. So look out for that at 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. But let's get right into this. We're not gonna we got there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. So first of all, the breakdown. Once again, they're always doing something. Well, they did something again that was actually worth talking about. So they did this video called 5 Reasons That They're Disappointed in the Manosphere, right? And keep in mind, this was like right before the list crap that's been talked about a lot. So I found it kind of ironic. But we're going to just go ahead and go over this. I want to see what they were talking about. I didn't really listen to everything. Make sure we do this quickly because I got a lot of shit to fucking react to. And I don't want to be long-winded. But before we get into that, be sure to like the video, share the video, because liking the video is important.
I'm sorry,
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
You heard what she said. So like the video and share it. But let's go ahead and listen to the breakdown once again.
It's heartening. And so I kind of wanted to discuss it for just a bit. Let me pull up my list because y'all know I had one. I had so much stuff to add to this list, but I narrowed it down to 5 because I don't want to continue to whoop y'all's ass like everybody else has done over the last few days, but maybe come up with like maybe constructive criticism. And so yeah. So I want to start off with number 1, and I was thinking that this is going to be in a particular order. It's mostly in a particular order, but at least the first 4 won't be. Okay. So number 1 for me was you guys' simpology, and it was the way that people didn't really have to do anything to be in the space, especially when it came down to women. A lot of women have been able to produce mediocre content, content, get on a camera, maybe look pretty, maybe not even be on camera, but just kind of feed you what you wanted to hear. You guys paid and paid and paid, and then when these women didn't deliver a message that you didn't like, you guys turned on them. But I think it was your initial simpology that kind of got the ball rolling. When I talked about women not being in the space, you remember I talked about this a couple shows ago, how I felt like women shouldn't have been in the space at all. I think that there were no clear guidelines on who should have been where, or if a man had a co-ed space, he should have treated it as a co-ed space. But I think a lot of you guys allow yourselves to be peer pressured by other men, and especially when it comes down to your chat and your moderators. So
Okay, first off, well, funny we're talking about this again. Women in space. Round 1,000, round 1,000, because it's going to be talked about, so it is what it is. So once again, this goes back to the O'Shea days, right? When he was interviewing female YouTubers and boosting them and beaming them up, and then blowing up their channels, Paris Milan, stuff like that. Once again, this is something that you would have to ask O'Shea. And then you had BGS for women, that bullshit. I don't know how that doesn't get joked or clowned on, but there's that. So these niggas are guilty of that shit. But the thing is, like, you could say, oh, let's not have women in space, but I mean, anyone can, this is the internet, you can come up with the avatar or not, cam up, whatever. And it's true, you can say some shit. And if, it's almost like a chick going into like a male locker room. That's how I see it, kind of. If you're talking about like male spaces, but of course, I mean, this is co-ed and this is the internet and this is just Black YouTube, so you can't really control that. I don't know how you would control a female not creating a channel. I don't know how you would do that. Now you can probably stop it, some chicks from getting on your panels and maybe like limiting collabs, something like that. But there's really no control in that. That's just about what you can do there. I mean, you can limit who gets on panels and who doesn't, who you're collaborating with, who you're promoting. That's pretty much it. But as it goes to show, the track record of the space and just the dating and all this other stuff, you're gonna promote the women. They're gonna get an easy beam up. You're gonna get an easy launch pad. I've seen channels literally suffer in the space because maybe their content was bad or whatever, or maybe they just didn't do enough collabs, whatever. But I've seen female channels just boom up with very little effort, and that's just that's definitely a true observation there. And then this goes to what Ty City said on his stream. What do you say? He was saying how small YouTubers shouldn't get distracted or don't get discouraged. And I think the thing about the space is that once you start seeing who gets beamed up and who doesn't, once you start seeing, especially we're talking about content quality and all that stuff, mics and men, I gotta talk about that, production quality, all these things, and who gets beamed up and stuff. I think that might be a little bit discouraging for a couple of people, especially some of the female channels. There's a lot of male channels I saw that didn't get beamed up, or at least get a lot of support versus the female channels. And of course, you can see that in the donation stuff like that. But it is what it is, right? You can't, money police, donation police, whatever. People are going to support who they're going to support, and there's really nothing we can do about that, bro. So I think people just got to get over that. It is what it is, and people need to move on with that. Don't focus on that shit, because you can do it on your own, really. You don't need to get beamed up by anyone, but don't be trying to compete with the women anyway, right?
The symbology of it all was number 1. For the next couple of things, I have kind of overlays to show you guys. So let's talk about number two. Number two was actually allowing yourselves to be disrespected on women's panels. Over the weekend, I caught Yanni's live stream where she put Anton Daniels' wife on a thumbnail and said that she used Anton's wife as collateral damage. Also trying to explain and tell Anton and JR how to run their channel. I feel that you don't get to be a victim and a volunteer. These shows have been happening for at least 2 years, or a year and a half, 2 years, to where we all know what the deal is. So if you happen to go up on a Lapeep network or you go into a Manosphere space, you're going to have to kind of be prepared to hold up for yourself and kind of get yourself ready for what's going to happen on those panels. Those panels are generally, they can be volatile, and it's meant to be volatile because volatility drives views, and we know what drama brings. So with guys hopping up on panels and being disrespected by women, that still kind of goes back to the symbology. But we've seen too many instances of guys going up on panels, getting the shit embarrassed out of them, and then everybody having something to say. But then it kind of goes back to the guys too, and not having better standards for yourself. So
yeah, well, okay. So keep in mind the Perfume Summer arc, right? You had women get on his shit. You had men, and he would just be roasting and cooking, clowning both of them, right? And then both of the opposite sides in the chat would be giggling and laughing it up and shit, right? So I mean, Kevin was doing that, and I'm sure he's not the only one who was doing that at all. What Josh said, C-Rose looked like Bubba Smith from Police Academy. Man, that's fucked up. But I don't know. At least she apparently some dude made her ass. So it is what it is. But once again, these co-ed channels, these female channels, even some of the male channels, can be portals for people to arrive at. I remember Jessica's channel. She had a dude in a fucking pool. This nigga cammed up in the pool to talk on the panel. I mean, so some of these dudes be embarrassing themselves with little effort, right? But I mean, Yanni B, of course, she enjoys the fuckery just like anyone else. Any chance to clown, especially Anton, like, come on. Anton actually did, I mean, he was responsible for the L's himself, honestly. So, I mean, this is going to be a reality, right? This is going to be a reality. Think of all the goofy shit we've seen on the Breakdown channel. Look at all the goofy shit we see. I mean, come on, and they know this. These niggas be rushing their panels, trying to, especially when they play the villain on a topic. Like, come on, these niggas be thirsty to rush that panel and start, bringing up their arguments and blah blah blah, trying to win on a woman's channel. That's just weak. That's just lame. But these dudes are gonna do that shit, right? So they're guilty of the same shit, but they know. And it's fun to watch. Shit.
that was number two. Number three, I'm going to say buyer's remorse for number three. Six of Goddess has been Manosphere adjacent for a little while, but I've noticed since she's called out the things that's going on with Miss Pearly things, there have been so many guys to go against her, and also calling out that she's a baby mama or she's an ex-stripper, and then trying to use these things against her when you opened the door and invited her into the space in the first place. We heard.
Okay, so this comment about Goddess being an ex-stripper, and I made a comment in the chat. I was like, oh, well, this space invites damn near everyone. You got offenders, criminals, drug dealers, pimps, ex-pimps, people out of jail, all type of fuckery. So I'm like, so when they heard that she was a stripper, called the 6-footer and shit, are we really that shocked? I mean, this is Black YouTube. I mean, I don't understand what was the big deal about it. I'm sure she's not the only, stripper in the Black YouTube space. So I thought I didn't understand the outrage. I thought it was a little bit, fake outrage there. I mean, this space literally. Keep in mind, this is fucking Arkham we're talking about. I mean, there's tons of all types of hoodlums and all types of shit in fucking Arkham Asylum. So I'm not sure why you didn't think Arkham needed a stripper. I don't know. I don't know why people were shocked. But let's keep going.
Anton Daniels say that, I rolled out the red carpet, I put you up in a suite, I put you up in a nice hotel, but then as soon as things go awry, now she's a hoe, she's a 304, she's this, she's that, she's a stripper, she's a baby mama. And I'm like, if you allow certain people into the door, you don't.
Oh, okay. And another thing. So the thing about Six to God is that whole tether bullshit, which she was trying to shame us that are not non-ADOS. I'm like, so when you were twerking at the pole, I mean, did you not take the tether dollar bills, or what? Did you like reject the dollar bills if the dude was from Africa or something like that? Like, that shit was mad corny. Especially you're in Black YouTube. There's gonna be people from all sorts of different places, towns, cities, states, countries. We're all Black, right? Mix, whatever. So your audience, I'm pretty sure her audience is not all ADOS, right? I think that'd probably be bullshit, right? I'm pretty sure there's some Africans that may dislike her content, whatever. But I remember she had this one lame ass dude show up on her show and say, "Oh man, making fun of Team Fatty." I'm like, dude, come on, man. And then she was there making fun of his accent. I'm like, okay, that was some lame shit. Josh says all these hosts were never to be trusted. And I don't know why anyone really put any faith in Six to Goddess, Danica, all these chicks. Like I said in the last stream, I still think Chess Sade is questionable. That's just me. That's just me. But let's keep going.
You don't get, and you knew these things were happening. You don't get to go back on that and then to try to insult them with things that you wouldn't have insulted them with, or you was cool with it when y'all were cool. So I didn't like that. Number 4. I should have, and this is crazy because I actually ended up with the same two. I got. Okay. So number 4, I'm gonna say men undercutting themselves for. Hold on. Where's my stuff at, child? There we go. Men undercutting themselves for this lady.
That picture, god damn.
I have never, ever seen a space so divided and off of a 26-year-old lady who does not have life experience, does not have real life knowledge, hasn't been in more than one serious relationship, and that one serious relationship was toxic. But she's able to give off her views, tell you guys how to run your shit, tell y'all what to do, how y'all should feel about something. But she was actually able to divide a space and make Black men and Black women go against each other in ways that I haven't seen in the space in such a long time. As a woman that has been here for a while, I like to think that I had some parts in being instrumental in how women were treated in the space. And not to say that I was treated so great, but thinking that I would say that.
Okay, so I will actually agree with this. The fact that Pearly Mayo here, like you said, Billy in the middle, the fact that she could get the bag, hire us fellow Africans and shit, make those statements she made, and still get more subscribers, more views, hire more Africans, and then she just let the Manosphere and everything else just do their thing and start bickering with each other. I mean, talk about the ultimate chess move, right? I mean, did she take a L? I think she did, because she did take a little L. Like, I think she changed her thumbnails format. I think she started, if you notice, her thumbnails include more like kind of a diverse like cast of people on her show. But definitely made Black YouTube look really goofy, not gonna lie. And then once again on my other stream, we played the tape with Anthony from the White Manosphere saying, how she's one of these hoes. But it was definitely goofy. It definitely was. I definitely agree with that.
Some of it died down when we got here, and once we were vocal about the way we were treated. And so to let someone come in and then to be shown the utmost respect, even after she Me Too somebody, even after the way she referred to Black people, even after the way she referred to slavery, to let somebody like her come in and violate, and let her kind of come in and have roughshod, I kind of felt like that was ridiculous. So that was number 4.
Okay, so having her go in, so the thing about this is that, remember, Pearly studied the dating community, the Manospheres, both of them, all the dating channels probably. She probably did a lot of recon and researching and did her thing, right? So once she studied everything, right, then she, got her team up, got her equipment, and started punching out the content. She wanted to pander to the black people, right? And that's what she did with the thumbnails. The guests were Black. everything, right? If you, I don't know if you guys know, but on her channel, she had in her channel tags was like Kevin Samuels this, Kevin Samuels that. I mean, she knows what she was doing. She was trying to attract the Kevin Samuel audience, right? That's not by mistake. That was all on purpose. So when you do the research, you do what she did, and you go into a space and you start doing that, you don't have control of, her success. I mean, if she studied the algorithm, how to, pander to niggas, I mean, and she just starts blowing up, I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it, honestly. Dusty says, just troll face things going to bounce back. She doing fine. I don't know what people are, I mean, she just got to work on her uploads, and I'm sure she'll get that up. As long as she keeps respecting the algorithm. Right, Dusty. Like a snowboarder, right. It's crazy how the white man got more pimp game than most of these niggas. Right.
And I'm going to get down to number 5. Now, I think number 5 is probably going to piss you guys, some of you guys off, but it definitely needs to be talked about. Number 5 is men taking advantage of other men's traumas. So you'll have guys that will be in, we hope, happy relationships, but will be in seemingly happy relationships telling you guys that you should be mad, you should be angry, you shouldn't be dealing with American women, you should be saying fuck American women, but they're dealing with the same Western women that they're telling you not to deal with. They've been married to the same Western women and telling you to go the opposite direction while being in relationships, which is hypocritical and bullshit, but they're also getting paid off of your trauma. They get mad for money, no real instance in not really even being upset, but getting mad and wanting you to also be mad so that you will pay. We understand when people get in their emotions, y'all tend to pay more when you get in your emotions. So those are my 5 reasons that I.
All right. So once again, I would have to agree with this one, using the example for Angry Man. Now, it's funny that Angry Man was actually watching the AM1 stream. We're going to talk about AM1 later during the show. But once again, Angry Man is definitely guilty of using trauma bonding to, rack up his cash apps, his donations, just like anyone else in the dating community, right? Look at fucking O-Man, the penguin. Does the same shit. O'Shea, same shit. BGS, probably the same shit. I mean, but for Angry Man, it's true. I mean, he's married apparently to a black chick. I don't know. But I mean, you're with a B-dub, but you're telling your audience how bad they are, right? At the same time. It is kind of like goofy, right? Because you would assume, well, you're with this B-dub. I mean, looks like you're happy, or are you not, So, married or relationship niggas, married niggas, using the trauma bonding, the feelings from other dudes to get donations. I mean, it's a game, but niggas fall for it. And same shit on the other side. Don't forget, I'm observing both sides of this the bullshit, right? Same shit with the pink pills and Yanni B's and the divester niggas and passports and SYSBM people, all these people. Honestly, to me, Negro Spider Sense, I think on the low, a lot of these guys be, like especially with the passport, SYSBM, then like the divest. On the low, they like each other. They just don't want to admit it, or they're actually dating the people they say they hate on their content, but offline is totally different. I already talked about this already, right? Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that too. Kind of like Clam and having sex with a black woman. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like that, right? But 5 reasons she was disappointed in the Manosphere. I agreed with some of the points. They weren't all bad. So that was that one. Once again, man, like the video, share it. Now we're going back to the breakdown again, back to back. So this guy, so someone was asking, who's the guy with the beard on the thumbnail, right? This guy is BK Kruma. He has a channel on YouTube. You can check him out if you want. Long beard nigga. So this guy, they did an interview on the breakdown. The interview wasn't like the collab. Let's just call one-on-one. It wasn't bad, but then dude starts kind of like showing his cards. He tries to shame the chat, and it just kind of gets kind of goofy. I mean, originally I was down with it, and I think Sister George, like Rose here, you know, I think Rose is a pro-black or something. I think she is. But I think Sister George is a little bit different from Rose, and you can kind of see that in the content. Oh, Bust Free, what's going on, man? Ah, is that Kendrick Perkins? That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh hell no!
That was funny. What's going on, Buster Free? Welcome to the Coon channel. Welcome to this is my first time seeing you here, man. Welcome to the Coon channel. We're just here chilling, doing our thing, cooning and geeking at the same time.
It's us. I was geeking.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all lived through the
tweaking.
70s.
I was
But
trying
close.
Love that damn clip. But anyway, let's get back to this, shall we?
What is settling?
Meaning that let's say the man is more handsome than a woman is pretty, or he's in a great financial situation, she's a bum.
I mean, that settling word I take issue with because like, did he like her? I'm not settling if I like you. So if I'm, you know, if I'm doing well financially, like I'm not really concerned about how much money a woman is making. I can find a woman at McDonald's and be attracted to her and then meet her and talk to her. And she got a good head on her shoulders and she want to do things that fit with things I want to do. And I don't care how much money you make. I'm not settling for you.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, because what you describe is akin to what they called in this space as dinner whores. And dinner whores were the women who just go out, just looking for a free meal, essentially. And so do you think that, like, when a woman makes these demands and she's saying a man got to do this, this, and that they really don't have interest in the guys that they are dating if they're serious, that they're just looking for a free meal and a nice dating experience?
I'm going to say this. If you've experienced a dinner whore, then you really need to you need to step your game up. I don't experience dinner whores. I'm a charismatic man. I'm a handsome man. I'm doing well in life. Why would a woman just want to be a dinner whore with me? It doesn't make sense. So if you're experiencing dinner whore after dinner whore, you need to change your wardrobe. You need to change your mannerisms. You need to change how you hold your face. I can look at a man and tell his confidence level by the way he holds his face. And women can see the same thing. They see it in your face that you're not confident, that you're not walking in your man.
This nigga said, if I look at your face, I can tell if you're confident or not. That's kind of cringe to me. I don't know. And see, it wouldn't be that bad if he was doing this on a man's channel or something, or maybe chopping it up with his friends or something. But, you know, this stuff is very popular to do on female channels. I don't know why this is such a habit, but we see this a lot. And it'll always be either on a female channel or on a female chat. It's always they're trying to validate themselves, say like how they're better than others. I'm like, dude, all right. Dude on the bottom looks like a R&B singer. Yeah, maybe. Death Racer, what's going on, man? Welcome. Well, no, you've been here before. What's going on, Death Racer? What's going on? Welcome to the Coon Stream 4. You coming in, you're not too late, so we got a lot to cover. You still early, so it's all good. Stream, like the video, like the stream, share the stream. Let's do it.
Masculine energy. And yeah, so you are dealing with dinner whores because that's the kind of energy that you are giving off. I've never met a dinner whore.
Ever?
I've never encountered a woman that's just going out with me just to eat. No.
What? So when it comes down to, you know what an incel is, correct?
Yes, that's somebody who's like intentionally not having sex and not doing other
involuntary celibate.
Oh, it's involuntary. So involuntary means you can't get that.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like you can go pay for some and be done with it, but maybe
But
not
no woman is
from the woman you want it from, like that you
Right.
like.
Okay. So what about them?
I was gonna say, like, what advice would you have for men like that? Even though you kind of highlighted a little bit, but there are men who are generally getting used, and
Yes.
a lot of them don't sometimes have any game to themselves, and so women will be nice to them, and basically.
Oh man, I know. Hey, breakdown doing the thing, I know, but you know, anytime the game thing got mentioned, I just have to, kind of just fucking make fun of it.
Tell me who next. This nigga salt like a nigga who just getting the best. See, I'm the best, man. I did it.
For real, what he said.
Pull the wool over their eyes. What type of advice would you have for men like that?
And I would say the same thing to them as I say to women. The woman didn't pull no wool over your eyes. You knew what it was, but you just wanted to have proximity to this woman by any means necessary. So for one, personal development coach. That's going to help you just build. Once you build up your confidence, everything about you, everything about your energy, your aura that oozes from you is going to change. You're probably going to need to go hire a stylist to get you to dress a little bit better. You got to work. You got to work on your charisma. Also, I see a lot of guys like, nobody wants these anime men. It's a bunch of anime women. Y'all keep
exactly.
Y'all keep wanting Instagram models.
Nani, wait, what? Anime women? Nani?
ただの白い紙だぜ。何?
Okay. And okay. So, well, perfect timing, right? Perfect. And I've said this in the chat before, but of course, I'm a nobody nigga, so no one knows me in the chat, apparently. But once again, just because the chick is into anime don't mean a damn thing, okay? Goddamn. I know I used to fall for that shit too. So hey, I ain't perfect. Shit. If a girl who looked good and said she liked Berserk, yo, man, I was ready to simp. But I learned my lesson, nigga. But there's no guarantees, bro. Just because a chick likes some shit don't mean anything, okay? Don't mean shit. I mean, so we got to stop saying that. And I've heard that before. Oh, well, it's anime men, it's anime woman. Like, that don't mean they get together. That don't mean anything. Spirituality jargon is the worst thing to ever happen to niggas.
Well, is your problem. Same way I'm saying them sixes need to deal with men that sixes, y'all need to deal with each other.
But if a man, let me ask you just real quick, because if a man is making the money, let's say he's making the money, but he might dress, he may not know how to dress, but he's making the money. He could be a very nice guy or a decent guy. I don't believe in nice guys, so to speak, but he'd be a decent guy, and is saying that his money should be able to carry him.
No.
Great equalizer.
So listen, if the money is the great equalizer, then stop complaining when all they want is money.
Well,
that's don't complain. No, when I was out in the streets years ago, my young age, it was some women that only wanted money, and guess what? They got it, and I didn't feel no type of way about it. I knew what it was about. They knew what it was about, and it was what it was. I wasn't expecting her to love me.
You wasn't?
No.
Do you think men expect too much from women off top?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let me ask you this. So being that you're single, and I saw someone comment this, and I'm certain that it's not that, you don't have any luck with the ladies, but would you consider, joining the passport bro movement and going abroad to find a prospective wife?
No. I mean, in my travels, if I happen to meet a woman, I travel out the country. So if I happen to meet a woman, a black woman out the country somewhere, then if that happens, that happens. But the Passport Bros is built on a foundation of basically there's no good black women here, and I'm not going to say that there's no good black women. I know it's a lot of good. I'm very picky. That's why I'm single. So
so out of a whole country full of women, you haven't been able to seal the deal, even though you feel there are good black women here.
So every good black woman.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds.
Hey, this guy was trying to give game. Oh, you had to get charisma. You have to get someone to give you a new outfit, though. All this shit, and then to find out you don't even have a girl. What kind of shit. So you're gonna act like a damn expert, and then we find out you single. You dealing with the same shit we dealing with. I don't know how old this dude is. Look like you don't have any gray hair. I don't know. It could be another dyed beard nigga like Anger Man, but I don't know. But you definitely not a millennial. You look like some old, maybe 40s, maybe. So you're still dealing with the bullshit. So trying to come off as an expert. Omega, what's going on, bruh? What's going on? Shout out to Omega, one of the members of the Taco Jump podcast that will be showing on Sunday. Josh says this type of creep with me. Yikes! This is so corny. It is, but that's why it's funny. I like corny shit. BF Naru, I don't know. You can check out the video and check his channel. He's like a life coach. He's been through it and shit. He did crime and now he wants to help the Communitah and all that shit. Anime don't mean she don't got the problems of other women. That's what I've been saying, Racer, man. That's what I'm saying. And I know, once again, niggas can be, you're gonna make fun of the don't vet harder or all that shit. I know that's a joke in the space. I know. But nigga, if you see a chick that's in the anime, you just gonna assume she the one? That's some dumb shit. That's some dumb ass shit. Sister George starting to look like Travis Henry. She better push back from the table. Yeah, we already know. Shout out to Prude Rose over there. Eisen, what's going on? Not this clown. Pro Keisha. Telling ninjas that or others how they should be Keisha exclusive, but that's been coming up short himself. That's what I'm saying. Oh, shout out to John the Analyst. What's going on, bro? Thanks for the donation. Shout out to John. Shout out to John, man. Dude's funny as fuck with this. I appreciate that Cash App, bro. I definitely appreciate that shit.
We're going to start getting some work done, family. So please get them donations in. Get them in. Dollars.
Shout out to John. John's funny as shit. Welcome to the cool stream, John. Welcome to the cool stream. Local. John knows. He knows I'd be cooning in the chat. So why not, do the streams, Where all these anime chicks have. The only place I've seen these anime cases is on the internet. That's the thing. And see, trust me. I know, nigga. I know. Now, some do look good. But a lot of them don't look good, man. And see, and the ones that do look good, sometimes they don't care about anime niggas like that. They're just normal chicks. I mean, they're really just normal chicks. I mean, let's not act like they're special. They're just normal chicks. They just happen to like anime and shit. Like, anime chicks can still like thuggos. They can still like whoever. Don't assume shit with these. I know it sounds cool. Oh my god, man. She like Hunter x Hunter, bruh. Oh my god, like yo, still gotta fucking just be careful, man. Don't mean shit.
Suspect as hell, but
right. Wait, but understand something. Every good black woman is not good for me. Again, I know exactly who I am and what I need to facilitate my life. I know some women who are great women, but they're not a match for me.
But you still sleep with them?
No. I'm talking about just women I know as friends.
No, I'm saying, but women that that may not necessarily be a great match, but they could be good for the right now.
I mean, I've had some. I don't listen. People will never believe me when I say this. I don't have a lot of sex.
See.
Yeah, we didn't believe it either.
Listen, I had so much sex. I had so much sex in my younger years that by 30, man, I've done 3 years celibate twice.
Wow.
Okay. See, this is why I had to put this on the docket for the cool stream. Like, once again, right? And see, these dudes be doing. He's not the only one, man. Be going on these women channels, doing these women interviews. I understand the topic's dating, right? I understand that. But yo, dude just said, hey man, you know what? I've had so much sex that shit, I don't even have sex anymore like that. Now I understand, as you get like older niggas, I don't know, once you 40s, 50 niggas, I don't know, I don't know how y'all be doing. Maybe y'all be smashing hoes at bingo night. I don't know. But god damn, like doing this shit on a women channel, on a woman interview, it's like, yeah, come on, man. That shit was cringe. Right. But on the other side, a dude may say, oh man, I get all the hoes, those type of dudes. It's both corny to me. I just wouldn't, be saying that on an interview. That's just me. I've yet to see not one on the internet, but yeah, these bots are really reeling ninjas in for Ocean's 11 job. I never actually saw that movie. I need to see that shit. Some of these dudes in the Manosphere love Keisha though. Busta Free. I already confirmed that. There's no way you can talk about the B-Dub Monday to Friday. Oh, actually, a whole back-to-back 24/7 content on the chick you claim to hate. Like that shit's cap. Shit's cap. Same with the chicks. Roast Tyrone up, roast Darius, and all that shit for hours on end. Nah, some of y'all still like black men. It's okay. It's okay to admit it. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just funny. Be acting stupid. All right. Yeah, that's another thing. I can't stand them either. That's why we make fun of them. Yeah.
Wow. You know what though? That means that you're likely going to be disciplined. Like, and
I'll be so focused on my business and my future. I was focused on raising my daughter.
You see that face from Sister George? Sister George knows. Like, Sister George knows this dude full of shit. At least with this question. Really? And then Rose just took it and you must be so disciplined. Really? See, Sister George knows.
Those things, I had things that I felt were more important at the time than running around chasing women because I had done that.
Nigga, you're a fucking man. You could, I don't understand. Like, you could still get your shit together and smash on the side, dude. Are you like these dudes that be like pretending they're working 24/7? Nigga, I only slept for 2 hours and shit. Like, yo, fuck out of here. You can still work, do your hobbies, businesses, whatever. Nigga, it's okay. I don't get it. It's okay to want to smash. I don't get it. It's weird.
You don't think people can be celibate, Danny?
Oh, I've done it.
I can't stand you.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Oh, because
believe
see,
you.
celibacy means to not go without releasing at all.
Celibacy means you ain't having sex with somebody. Come on, stop. Now you're trying to add stuff.
Anyways, then you so much negative to say about Black women that all is lost as it relates to dealing with Black men, and they're going to try their luck outside of the race. What do you think about?
Well, I'm gonna ask: are we pretending that the 30 years of niggas ain't shit ain't happened way before?
You don't gotta pretend.
Are we pretending? So I feel like that question is based on a false premise because men are just getting a voice that's being heard. Women have been talking shit about us in talk shows and all kind of shit.
What?
How many real Black male talk shows were there?
Montel.
How many real? That's exactly why I said
Arsenio Hall.
Come on.
Judge Mathis.
Come on. I don't know. That ain't no talk show.
It's a church show.
In the Midwest, like that's what's my grandmother had the whole entire church.
Front or the back of somebody else's bus is not equality. Equality is having your own. We gotta stop arguing and stop bickering. We gotta stop all of the podcasts where all we want to do is argue about each other and start figuring out, all right, how can I help you heal? For some reason, we feel like we have no obligation towards each other. I ain't gotta help no woman heal. I ain't gotta help no man heal. That's because they Black. I have an obligation to help you heal.
But you know what?
Let
me just get this out. It's a lot easier said than done.
Yes.
Like healing isn't a thing that you just wake up and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna heal today.
I wanted to get therapy. And if I couldn't find therapists, I'm like, well, I'm gonna buy books on. I had with him because I taught in the jails for years. My daughter in middle school, I went and taught the boys at her middle school every Friday. All the boys in her 6th grade class, her 7th grade class, her 8th grade class, and now I have a relationship with all of these little boys. And my daughter is running around, maneuvering around in this.
And that you're actually
–
okay. Fair point. What about when it comes down to a society that has rejected a generation of men, and these men don't want to build anything with these women? These men are saying, okay, you rejected me. You wasn't giving me no ass. The nigga you gave the ass to in jail, get him to do it. Of course he can't. But what would you say to those men? And just to kind of preface this, at one point I was thinking, I was like, if and it kind of came down to the analogy that you gave. If you don't want these kids beating your kids' ass, then you need to kind of get over there and help, or you need to be a stepfather, or you need to go out and mentor kids. And Black men have told me basically to kiss their ass with that talking point, because they're saying, well, first of all, I didn't destroy the community. I wasn't involved in the same types of behaviors that the men that destroyed the community. I wasn't involved in that. I didn't make these babies. Why should they be obligated to go back and help a community that didn't help them?
See, I don't have that experience. I destroyed my community. So maybe
All right, so this is where I had to let the clip rock. I was waiting for him to say this shit. He's like, well, I destroyed my community. So well, listen.
Maybe I know a lot of what I do is to bring life because I know I've been the cause of death. So a lot of what I do is based off of that guilt. In particular, a lot of young guys that came up after me that wanted to.
So the nigga was guilty. He felt guilt. He felt bad for the shit he did. Looked like he mentioned death. So maybe he killed some niggas. I don't know what he did. He's talking to kids now and shit. He's talking to kids and stuff. He's doing community work, but he also destroyed that shit a long time ago. So he's guilty. Redemption arc, I guess, for him, because he had a death arc before, and now he's on this level. Let's help everyone, right? But dude, once again, you'll see he'll start trying to shame others. You'll see. This is when he started to like kind of, it was time to click the eject button. He was trying to like, make us go to space, and we were like, nah, bro. We're trying to get back on planet Earth, bro. I was just like, what did he really teach these boys? Who knows? I don't know. Red flag, right? When I heard that shit, I was like, okay, that's where we are.
Like me, who lost their lives. So, I spent many nights crying over, knowing I had a hand in the death of people that I love. So I have a different perspective. But the same thing.
Dude, of course you would. Because you were guilty as shit. Man, if I had a past like that, yeah, hell yeah. I'd try to do whatever I could to make up for that, try to, do something. But dude, that's guilt. And you're trying to bring it on others who, for the most part, no criminal record, no fuckery, Maybe my only fuckery could be, fucking watching Dragon Ball Evolution, some shit, or watching filler that I wasn't supposed to watch or some shit. But you try to like shame me to do some work that, nigga, I didn't do shit. I didn't fight no criminals. I didn't kill anyone. I might have killed some niggas on GTA shit, but that don't count. So what the fuck?
It's if you don't do it, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. Like you can do everything right, and you can still get killed.
So do you understand where they're coming from though? Like those men who say we were taunted and teased and we didn't have a hand in it. That like
some of it. I don't want to hear shit about high school for no adults. I don't care. At some point, you got to get over this fucking teasing. Everybody fucking got teased in fucking middle school, in high school. I don't want to hear about that. But we got to live in reality. That's just the gist of it. And if you're living in this community, you can be a victim at any moment. So why not be proactive to do something? Be selfish. Take that anger and take all of that and be so selfish that you want to make sure you're safe. Okay,
well, guess what? Nigga, I'm not angry. Not angry about anything. Actually, I'm cool. I'm chilling. So this is that trauma shit. Not all of us went through anything. And even if we did, don't mean we need to be angry, At least as a man. I mean, I know people go through crap, I get it. Like maybe you lost a family member. Okay, if that's something, I get that, right? People go through stuff, we're human beings, right? No one's perfect. But goddamn, like, not all of us are angry, dude.
That you want to make sure your children are safe by helping the community. Because if you don't, I always, and I'm from Philly where we live in row homes. So literally, if one house is on fire, if we don't help get this house on fire and the wind blows to the right, your house will be next. So if you just want to sit and say, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, that's fine. But you will deal with the repercussions of that.
And let me ask you a question. Do you think you have enough men that came from maybe like such a background as yours that are giving back to communities to where they had a hand in maybe messing it up or destroying it?
It's a lot. It's a lot of guys that come from my background that are doing the best that they can, but they aren't equipped. But then there are guys like my pastor in Philly, Dr. Damon Jones, who's never been in jail, preaches first sermon at a jail and does a whole bunch of work in the jails. You just have to have a heart. You just have to have a heart and a heart for yourself, because again, what you don't do in the community will come back to bite you in the ass. Like, I mean, if you have children, gotta go to school with these bad.
But a lot of these people, they say their kids don't go to school there, and they're saying, "I don't have kids. I don't live in the community. F them kids." That's what the chat is full of. F them kids.
Okay. Then go ahead. Then go ahead. But the child that does not feel love from the community will burn it down to feel its warmth. And your house might be the one that they burn somewhere else, because it's not just what they do in the neighborhood. Because we didn't steal cars from our neighborhood. We went to better neighborhoods to steal cars. We went to better neighborhoods to steal bikes. So you still ain't safe. You still ain't safe where you are.
Look at this guy. It's almost like he's trying to like put bad karma on people, or if you don't help me out, something may happen to you, nigga. Like that's what he's trying to say. It's like, once again, I like where I'm at. I like where I'm at, bro. I'm cool. I'm safe, nigga. It's all good. Chilling. Neighbors are pretty low key. It's quiet out here. It's peaceful and shit. I literally could take walks where I live. Shit, I'd be loving night walks. So just trying to like, put dudes in danger with his words. I did something, so now I'm trying to redeem myself. But hey, nigga, we what I did may come to you someday. It's just like trying to like scare niggas away and some shit, right? Trying to scare folks into cleaning up his mess. Nigga, do it yourself, right?
We knew people in my neighborhood ain't had no money. Nobody was robbing nobody. So I know all about the colorism, texture, all of that. I've dealt with all of that in the 80s. But I'm not going to bring that now. I've never seen the guys who are doing good just getting killed because they had a nice car, but they had nothing to do with the streets. Didn't see it. But then again, say it again.
I said, really?
No.
But you just kind of contradicted yourself a little bit, because you said that when you were a kid and you would go rob or steal in cars, you weren't going to your own neighborhood because they didn't have shit. You were going to other neighborhoods where we
wasn't killing them. Yeah, okay. Robberies, taking bites. But we talking about somebody just because you and that's still not in the hood, so they're not even part of us. That's not us. You're talking about moving back in the hood. Now you're part of us. That's a whole different story. Now you want to block with me. Once you leave, it's like you ain't a part of us. Fuck you with those white folks. But if you are an actual part of the community, I'm seeing many guys who are doing good, and shit, I still walk the community and nobody bother me. Like I just don't see it. At least I'm not gonna say never.
And that's cool that you want to risk, going into hoods and you're safe. I mean, that's cool. I don't know what is the credit that you get from that. Let me be where I want to be. Shit, if I want to go to the hood, fine. If I don't, then fine. Like, You're not gonna guilt trip me to go back to some hood. I don't understand it. I'm cool with being in suburbs and shit. I'm cool with it. It's peaceful as fuck. May not be a lot of black people, but it's a little bit diverse depending on where you live. Like, what the fuck? He said that's one of these magical Negro curses. Plenty have died trying to help niggas. Right. If you don't make these kids feel love from you, then they'll burn your house down next. They'll get treated like an adult trying to pull that mess by me. Says evil BGS for redemption. Plenty of dead rappers that wanted to rob. Right.
Ever happen, because that'd just be crazy. But to the extent where people just think, all right, I make $80,000. Like motherfuckers is fucking billionaires. But somebody think I make $85,000. If I got a Lexus SC, they just gonna come in my house and rob me. And it's like, no, that's just not happening every day. That's just not happening every day. In particular, you move into a neighborhood in a hood, maybe where you're from, maybe not where you're from, but you got intentions on helping. And you come and you introduce yourself to the young guys that's on your block. You start to tell them about some of the things that you want to do. Some guys, for the most part, I ain't gonna say it won't happen, but for the most part, when they feel that genuine love, listen, I used to go to the jails, right? And we used to play this. When white folks treat you in that neighborhood, you can make a difference in your black neighborhood. You can't make no difference in that white neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Not an ounce of difference in that white neighborhood. Them cops still looking at you as a nigga. The doctors there still treating you like a nigga.
Yeah. Shout out to Man Up Tomorrow. He says, ask him what.
Just about that little thing he said. Like if you wherever you're living at, neighborhood, town, whatever city, where you're living at and you don't like it, nigga, just move. I mean, yeah, there's some racist people out there. You might have bad neighbors. Like, I don't understand that. Like, just nigga, move. Could you mumble a little bit more because I can understand you? Man, shout out to Reg. Shout out to Reg, man. Reg over there. I mean, let me play this clip. Y'all understand. I don't even have to explain it. I don't even have to explain. y'all should understand the joke there. I don't even have to say shit. Y'all should just understand it. Let's see. Why would any individual with sense move into the ghetto when you got some money? Niggas prove how dumb they are with comments like this. Right? Shit. Like, what if you had a kid or something, Would you want those kids to be in some ghetto area or some shit? Yeah. So y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, let's go.
Self-help is staying the fuck away from these circumstances and exclusively let the people who F things up fix it alone.
First of all, the self-righteousness of people acting like they didn't have no hand in nothing. Like I've just been perfect my whole damn life. Like, man,
nah, nigga, we're not perfect, but we didn't do shit. We didn't kill niggas. Yeah, like we didn't do what you did though. Humans all sin, right? Everyone sins, but nigga, my sins are not that bad like yours, nigga. Can't compare them. Sorry. I love that shit. That dude trying to compare his shit to mine. Nah, nigga. Yeah, I might have watched Dragon Ball Evolution, nigga, but I thought it might have been a good movie at the time. I didn't know. Shit, maybe I forgot to watch the trailer. Shit, I regret that shit, but my sin ain't shit compared to yours. The fuck? You kill niggas in real life. I only kill them on a video game. Like, definitely not the same shit. A felon putting his stripes on everyone else.
He was without sin cast the first stone. Like, y'all guys just did everything perfect. Y'all ain't did nothing wrong. You know what? Don't come. Take y'all perfect asses to Perfectville. Go ahead. Like, come on, man.
Is that being a little disingenuous? Let's say that a guy didn't commit any crimes or create single mothers or do things that exclusively tore down the black family structure or tore down the community. So is that really being genuine?
So are we saying that everybody in the black community is just tearing down the black community?
No,
but is that your community?
If let's say with me, I was a single mom at one point, right?
Okay.
But I was able to make things work. I'm married and stuff now. I have a husband, whatever.
Couldn't move out because of redline or they couldn't move out because they couldn't make them.
All right, so that's that one. But they did the interviews cool, but these guys, and I call them Communitah hustlers, man. And the question was like, okay, did you talk to the B1 niggas about this shit? Like, did you the brochure with all your written bullshit? did you give your brochure to the B1s and all those the pro black niggas and black YouTube? Did they take your offer? Did they at least take the brochure? I mean, because you're telling the wrong people. It's not even about, once again, no one's angry. Got teased in high school, blah blah, all that shit. That shit's bullshit. I have friends that are from different backgrounds, different states, cities, all types of brought up differently. That shit don't matter. We're not angry here, bro. That shit was lame. That shit was really lame and goofy. And, in Arkham, we had to make fun of that shit. All right. So, next on the docket. Okay. So let me see here. Looking through my clips. Let's do something funny for a little bit. So you guys know I attend the truth class at RBR. Shout out to the real brother. Shout out to the real brother. And one of RBR's lackies got on the Kendra G show. I was like, what? And I saw it on RBR's channel, but I didn't watch it. Like, nah, man, I gotta add this to the docket, man, on the Black YouTube files, man. I gotta react to this on the stream, man. So this dude, I think his name's Angel. This nigga, I think he's Indian. RBR be getting all types of niggas from Arkham on his channel and shit. This dude went to Kendra G and did his thing, and I have no idea what this guy did, but this guy be on RBR's panels a lot. He be roasting though. He be doing his thing. Let's see. So we're about to watch this clip. But before we get to that, be sure to like the video.
Everybody up!
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
All right. So, in Coonery we trust. What's going on, man? What's going on? All right, here we go.
Hi, what's your name, honey?
First name Angel, last name Munoz.
Okay.
Hi.
Where you from, Angel, baby?
Hey,
the 48th beautiful state of Arizona.
Beautiful state of Arizona. How old are you, boo?
33. You may be surprised, but I get that a lot. A lot of people think I'm not a day over 16 to 21 for how I look. But when I explain my actual age, it always surprises them, and I actually get a happy kick out of it when I tell people how old I really am, when they think I'm like younger than I actually look.
Okay. They normally think you're 16, you said, honey?
16 to 21 is how they normally think I look, like just because of my facial structure and the way my body is and all that.
Okay, got you. Angel, what do you do for a living, honey?
Right now, I'm searching for a job. For me, being an autistic, ADHD, bipolar mood, and seizure disorder diagnosed baby that is now going into adulthood, it's been really hard for me to find the proper career. And at the same time, it's interview after interview. But I do have a job working at a potential shoe store here soon.
Okay. So
all right. So first of all, I ain't go clown that. I ain't go clown that. I mean, I ain't go clown that. Angel ain't a bad guy or whatever like that. I ain't go clown that. But like I said, nothing personal here. Once again, Angel, nothing personal, nigga. All right. But what's going on? This is Angel. Shatira, you might know. On RBR shit, he this nigga cammed up and went on Kendra G and shit. Well, let's just roll the tape. Let's roll the tape.
So you have a potential job on the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good for you, honey. What's your zodiac sign, Angel? You're 33.
Aries, March 29th.
That's an Aries?
Yeah, March 29th is Aries.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No, never been in a relationship, which I know will be in one of the questions, and I'll explain here if you want to ask me that still. But if you include 3 nieces, which is my sister's kids of her own, then sure, I guess you can count those as kids.
Whoa, okay. I thought he was about to say you can count that as a relationship. All right. All right. Come on, Angel. But at least you got a job. You're gonna work at a shoe store and shit. But that's the thing. But Angel be roasting on the RBR's panel though. He be roasting. He be going back and forth with RBR though. So you can do a little roast here and there.
But I don't have any kids of my own.
Okay, baby. All right. So this is Angel, Arizona, 33, Aries, no kids. So he was autistic. So what kind of woman are you looking for, baby?
Just a woman who be willing to make a long-lasting relationship with.
Okay. Another thing about being autistic, I've seen this on social media. Right, there are some chicks. Autistic chicks that are getting men like crazy. So once again, I've seen that shit. You can look that shit up on IG right now. Oh shit! What do you say? White jailer called another night. Oh my god! What? White jailer? You calling this guy a white jailer?
They're someone we could cook together, clean together, sleep together, work together, and live together, and make our own family. Or she could bring her kids of her own to me.
Okay. What's some deal breakers? What's something you will not tolerate?
I guess when I'm like judged a lot of time, people judge me far too often, and at the same time, who's to say I can't live the life like everyone else? And I've had people in my years think that I never was going to make it, I never was going to progress in my life as I am now, where I am a homeowner for almost 2 years now, and so on. And I guess it's just the way I am as a adult human male here, that I just like get the sense of being too judged far too often. If you understand where I'm coming from.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from, sweetheart. So you said that people doubted you, but now you're a homeowner and you keep breaking.
Damn. See, now Kendra G's, on her best behavior, because like if she fucked this up, it's gonna make her look bad. So she can't, really clown or, so she doing her best behavior on purpose, right? She don't want to fuck up, because who knows her audience? Maybe there could be some people who are autistic, male or female, whatever. Robo, that's true. Do you mean the ones that look good from the shoulder down? Oh, well, I don't know how they look from the shoulder down. That's a good point, though. Yeah, right. Niggas don't care. That's true. Niggas don't care. I've seen chicks on wheelchairs have like big ass social media channels and shit. It's crazy. This goes to show only retarded niggas will really take a hoe and her kids in and marry her. That's a sigh. That's a sigh there, dude. Damn. That's a sigh. That's a damn sigh.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
All right, let's get back to the show.
Breaking on the odds. I got you. Does the woman have to look a certain way, Angel?
I prefer a black female, but I'm okay with either kind of woman, to be quite honest.
Okay, he prefer to be dubbed, though. Okay. I wonder if he'd be on black YouTube. He's trying to get at these damn chicks. Okay, that make a lot of sense. Damn. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. So we just got to find him a chick in the black space. I mean, we can do it. Sure. We can do it.
They really don't have a personal preference. It's like pizza toppings. People pick pepperoni, but for me, as long as it's tasty, it's all that matters.
As long as it's tasty. Okay. What's your ethnicity, Angel?
I'm Native American.
Native American. Okay. Does the woman got to make a certain amount of money?
Just enough to where we can both live our lives together. And like if we were to create our own family and I was to be the husband that would take care of kids while she goes to work and
shit, Josh said, let me find out y'all niggas fucking retarded bitches. Oh, man. Yeah. That'd be funny, man. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. I remember Angel and Jalen going at it. What? They did? Yo, John, you got the clip? If you do, man, hey, email me that shit if you got it. Shit, let me know. That'd be funny as shit. Shatera, you're not gonna. Shatera, you're not interested? You won't give this guy a chance? Recommend a divester channel. Damn, that's.
Does the same thing while I go to work and all that. I'm okay with that too.
Okay. All right, Angel. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Are you able to see
that?
No.
And in case if anyone is wondering, I'm 5'11", pretty like a tall kind of male, and I'm also weight 211.
You're 5'11", you weigh 211.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I forgot you have to do the stand-up shit. Oh, all right, let's go.
Angel, what happened to your hand, honey?
What people are wondering, people may say I'm a klutz for doing this, but I got smacked by a tree last week and it fractured a small portion of my right shoulder blade. Thankfully, it didn't need no surgery for what the doctor said. And I was scared it was going to be way worse, and so did my brother. And that's actually who I'm like doing this, because I know one of the questions is like, you're going to ask this, why do you think you have never been in a relationship? I guess it's just fearful of me, like not being able to find a white woman that be willing to create a lasting relationship with an autistic human male like myself that is able to take care of himself, but at the same time still struggle and everything. And sometimes I just like I said, I feel like I'm being too judged, and I guess I just think that maybe there's too much people out there that may not want a person like me, and I'm pretty sure there are. It's just I never took the standing to do it until tonight. Yeah, I stood up against myself of other things in my life, like I used to be in services in Minnesota until I took the stand to fight my guardianship, which I was in for 11 years from 08 to 2019, and that's where I gained my independence. And I just want to be able to know what it's like to be in a real relationship. I was one time in a long distance relationship in early of 2021, but that only lasted a few months because she was in New York and I was here in Arizona. And I asked, have you ever dated someone who's autistic? And she didn't even know what autism and all my diagnosis of disabilities were and everything. So it kind of was a heartbreaker. And then in the fall of 2021, I found a woman.
But I will say, man, no, like I said, no one's perfect. Everyone got some fucking issues. But okay, he said he's Indian, right? Did he say, or he said Native American? I think he said he's Native American. I don't know. But why don't try to get out some Native American chicks or Indian chicks? I don't know. I have no idea. You have to be down bad if you fucking wheelchair chicks, especially if you're only doing that to get the closest parking space. Racer, you said people in the hood be smashing like retarded chicks or what? That's funny.
And met a woman at a bike shop, but I almost forgot who she was until like sometime of early of 2022 last year when I was riding my bike and she recognized me. And when she said who she was, I went, oh yeah, now I remember. And then I essentially gave her my number and she gave me hers, but come to find out she just wanted to be my friend. And I don't mind being her friend of just that kind of thing. But it's just, I want to be able to know what it's like because my brother's been in a relationship. My sister was in a marriage which she was able to give birth to the 3 kids that she has. And I never got to experience what it truly is.
I feel you, Angel. I really do. Let me ask you a question. Would you date another autistic person?
Thumbs up for yes.
Thumbs up for yes. Thumbs up for yes. Okay. Angel. So why would a woman be lucky to be with you, honey?
I'm capable of like putting myself in my own type of path. Like when I put my mind to something, I don't give up what I believe in, and I always persevere, continue on. I usually don't let nothing stop me of any kind of stuff. It's like that one song by Lupe Fiasco, The Show Goes On. Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that stuff that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put you on your show, and put whips up on your back. They be lying through their teeth. Hope you slip up off your path. I don't put your just like.
Oh God! Whoa! He rapping! Yo! Whoa, he rapping. He rapping though. He got bars. What? Yo. What? Yo.
Tell me who next. This nigga salt like a nigga who just getting the best. See, I'm the best, man. I did it.
All right, that clip was probably fucked up, but whatever. But goddamn, I didn't. Oh, he rapping. Okay.
Put my kicks up on their desk, unaffected by their death.
No. Look at Kendrick G, man. Look at this face, this fake ass expression. She's faking like crazy. Oh, like her face is just not moving. Oh man. All right.
Busy on their ass. You see, that's how Chi-Town made, man. That's how my daddy made, man. I could go on, but essentially that's like the lyrics of my favorite song of encouragement. And there's more songs that give me the confidence in myself of doing what I've been able to do. And in not addition to that, I'm outgoing, I'm energetic. People can tell by my loud voice, which I am judgmental of pretty often because I get questioned, why do you talk so loud? That's just part of my human nature of who I am and all that. And I'm also willing to go do stuff with the women that be willing to meet me and make a relationship. So I ain't afraid of experimenting new stuff, new ideas, new places. So I'm always trying new things there. And there's just so much. And then before you go to the next question, I just want to put this. I'm also doing this to stick it to Jalen, who you had on a few months ago. Because
what? He did this on purpose. This is an attack at Jalen. Oh shit.
He and a few others think that there's no woman that would want to date someone like me, and I'm just proving them wrong as well, that there are women out there that be willing to date someone, myself, and all that. And so I'm just trying to prove them wrong.
That's right. Well, let's prove them wrong. Let's do it. Angel's in Arizona, 33 Aries, no kids. He's autistic.
I got
but that is not going to be his label. He's a great man looking for a woman that is willing to accept him for who he is. And he has a wonderful personality. He's full of energy. And let's break his cycle of being single. He is ready for a woman, child. So let's do it, Angel. How can she reach out to you?
So the little app thing, Angel's Army 19.
All right. Yo, I got to see these comments, though. Okay, yeah. So it's probably gonna be positive comments. He articulated himself well. He showed him patience and compassion. Dude was better prepared for the questions. Okay. Okay. He's a good guy. He owns a home. He's more stable. Okay, I mean, people really ain't roasted. Everyone seems to be nice, I guess. I ain't gonna lie though, when he started rapping, I didn't expect that. I was like, yo, bars. I was like, yo, goddamn, I didn't expect that. Damn. Oh, yo, that was good. Whew, that was good. God damn. Well, shout out to Angel. Shout out to Angel. God damn. Damn. All right. So, next on the docket. Let me see here. Oh, and by the way, like the video. Share it. All that good shit. Do it.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
All right. So now that I'm doing coon content, right? The algorithm on this channel now is kind of getting stupid. It's getting really stupid. I don't know why the algorithm pointed this channel in my direction, but there's this dude called the gay dating coach. I was like, okay, what's going on? So he's doing his thing. Lamont White. He's a matchmaker. And he has content over here called Shoot Your Shot Wednesdays. I was like, yo, what's going on here? Why is this in my algorithm? Just because I played a clip from Daryl Long? What the fuck? God, I played one clip of some random dude dancing, and this what happens? This is terrible. Oh man, I was like, yo, this is bad. This is bad. I don't know. This is weird. I didn't know they had coaches for. Well, let me not assume shit, right? I just thought this was weird. It was weird, man. Weird as shit. Got a suit on, everything. No comments here. Okay. Guys, content up. www.betterwaytomeet.com. Okay. I mean, this was weird. I think I had a clip from this. Let me see, man. This was bizarre. Yeah, I did have a clip. All right, let's watch it. I don't care. Let's watch it. This little clip. Let's just see. But I know because of the, I'm joining the Coonverse. I know that there may be some goofy shit in my algorithm. I know, but it is what it is. Oh my God, really? That's the topic? So this guy said monogamy or open relationships. Oh boy, that's okay. I'm gonna fast forward this really fast because I don't want to watch too much of this. All right, here we go. This is weird.
Jay, so you're very direct, right? And directness works for some people.
Mhm.
Other times it does not work for people. And what may happen, and this is why it's like 5 years, you find out that this person really was thinking about this since day one, is they feel put on the spot. They may feel like they're judged if they say they want an open relationship or some variation of it. So they'll lie and say, oh no, I just want to be in a monogamous relationship. Or they may want to be able to do what they want to do, but they don't want you to do anything. It's not equitable, right? So
This is really
what I
insane.
suggest is the back door. The gays like going through the back door. So I say, take the back door approach, right?
Oh no! Oh, the hell!
I'll be like, hey, what do you think
No.
about Will and Jada? You heard about their type of relationship? What do you think of that? Fix your face. Because don't clutch your pearls. Don't seem judgmental. Don't be like, oh, that whatever his response is, ask about like 2 or 3 questions. Like, oh, tell me.
All right, yeah. I wonder what the comments are. Any comments? Nope. Okay. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're out of there. Oh man. That's I don't know. Why would they need a coach? No idea. It is crazy out here. I don't know, man. 2023. Yeah. It was pretty. Yeah. Oh man, that was bad. All right, next up on the docket. So Gilbert Arenas was on the Pineapple Show, and I don't really watch them, but I just thought this was funny that she was on here, or he was on here rather. It looked like he was just trolling though. I don't know if it was a big deal. It's weird how this video didn't get a lot of views for Gilbert Arenas. I don't know.
You still have to keep on talking. Okay. No.
But it looked like he was just trolling.
Okay, let's see. Hello.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
Actually, Gilbert right now.
Oh, this camera starting. Hold on.
That is
He
crazy.
came here munching on some chips.
He came here for you.
Oh my God, I got turn here.
What's going on?
What up?
Well, first off, thank you for the support. I appreciate you.
No problem. I don't like that. I gotta sit. I don't like sitting sideways.
Hey, let's see. I want to hear what you guys say because you be talking so much shit. I'm like,
yeah.
35, come here.
First of all, how big is your bed though?
It's tiny. It's
Yeah, it looks like it's only room for one.
I feel like this guy. I feel like he was just trolling. I don't know.
It's just me sleeping in it.
You need a California king. You need a California king in California. Were you
No.
5'7"?
Yes.
Gotta upgrade your bed. That's shit.
I do not need a California king.
guy
I'm not
roast-
that tall.
he
for
roasted
one.
the
We don't
bed.
have long extra leg room, and it's just me sleeping in it.
Hey,
Damn, kick this ass
they're
out.
not playing with you. Gilbert, they were like,
I don't understand. Oh wait. I don't know. How does the show go? If they super chat 20, they have to kick him out or something, or is that how it goes? I have no idea how it works. But that just seemed like he was just trolling. I thought he was just having fun. I don't understand. So maybe that's how the show goes. If they super chat or something, I don't know. That was weird.
technical foul.
Lord,
I can't believe they went and pineapple Gilbert. You guys need to stop.
Oh, bounties? Okay, got it. That was lame, dude. He didn't say shit. He didn't say shit at all. All right. Next up on the docket, we have Pearly Things. Now, she did this video about Sarah. The truth about Sarah. I don't know what the fuck this girl said. But she's been like teasing this video. Oh, like I'm about to release a video and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, what is it about? I have no idea. So let's check it out. I don't know. I thought she was done with this shit. I thought she had dropped it and moved on. I don't know.
Their mouth. And I just think I owe it to myself to be able to tell the truth. Because at the end of the day on this channel, we tell the truth no matter what. And I just think that if people are going to talk and talk and talk about me, I have a right to defend myself. I have a right to say what actually goes on. And I'm so tired of these people coming at me for everything. And it's like, you can't even tell the truth about anything anymore because people are pandering to their audience. So one thing that people have accused me of is grifting and regurgitating. You just regurgitate what you hear. You just grift and you're just pandering to an audience. It's like, I can't have my own thoughts or opinions without them believing that those are not my thoughts and opinions. On top of that, people will say that.
Wait, but you were pandering. We talked about this earlier. You were pandering. The thumbnails of black people, the channel tags of Kevin Samuels, trying to do the Kevin Samuel format. Your audience was mainly black people, it seemed. The people on your show were mainly black people. So that's pandering to try to get to the black audience. So to me, you were pandering, which is okay. I mean, you're not the only one. It's just, you were like the white knight, because, these niggas put faith in you and shit and thought they were going to use you to fight off Keishas and shit.
I'm doing this for money. And that it's all about money to me.
You monetized! The fuck?
A couple months ago, I made a friend in England. And this friend and I were best friends. Like we were literally so close. Her and I would go, like when I first got to England, and this is before the whole YouTube stuff. Like she was there literally before I had any ounce of fame to my name. And she honestly saw me grinding and trying so hard to get this YouTube channel off the ground, right? So I'm in England, and mind you, I'm alone. My family is in the US. As you guys know, I have 9 siblings, and it's really hard for me in the UK because I really, really miss my family. A lot of people want to know why I came here, and I came here to pursue a pro contract. I was actually offered one in the fall. I turned it down because honestly, the YouTube stuff got too big. But yeah, when I got to England, I was alone.
Shit.
I missed my family. I missed my siblings. But this girl really got me out of that. She was someone that I could talk to, someone that I could be close with. And so what we did was we went to France. And I'd never been to Paris before. It was so cool. So we saw the Eiffel Tower, the Mona Lisa, like all the typical France stuff. And she was crying there because her mom had been to France, and it was just like her mom had so much fun going to France and whatever I wanted to do. But I told her I had this idea to start my show. And when I started my show, I thought that it was so cool being in London because, London is the most diverse place I've ever lived. And it was just so cool. So I was like thinking, we should bring everyone together to talk about relationships. That's the one thing. Who doesn't have that? Who doesn't have relationships in common? So, and at the time she had come on my show, this friend, and we were close. She was on the very first show. Fast forward a week or two. She not a week or two, it's actually a couple months. And this was tough on our friendship because I just didn't have the time I used to. Everything blew up so fast. Everything got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I just genuinely didn't know what to do. I mean, how do you handle extreme fame at 26? There's no book of how to do that. And, you know, I was just saying my opinions.
So what are you, a
and I
victim?
would go on my story. And I had a story one day, an Instagram story.
A
And it
victim of
said,
fame or what?
modern women want to be victims. Now, what was my point of this? I kept having girls come on the show and claim they were abused, but had no evidence. And they would say, they wouldn't talk about how their boyfriend hit them first. And they were very deceptive and misleading. And what I realized is a lot of these women want to be victims. It doesn't mean all women. It doesn't mean 100% of women. But a lot of these women don't care about the truth. They just want to be victims.
Okay, so once again, the playbook is easy, right? And now we have to assume that Pearlie's some perfect girl or something, right? I mean, she's 26. I'm sure she's done some fuckery herself in the past, just like any other girl or any other human being. But now she's perfect all of a sudden. And then she's like, oh, well, there's so much fame. I couldn't handle it. Like, okay, so now you're complaining about the views and all this other shit that you got. Like, relax. Right. Calm down. Like, just fucking chill.
All right, everyone. Chill. Chill.
Like, what, do you need counseling to manage your fame or something? I don't know. Like, you're complaining about something, but clearly that you want. Like, why would you study Kevin Samuel's whole thing? Why would you pay attention to all these things? Why would you monetize your channel if you didn't want money? I mean, you monetized the channel for a reason. Like, what the fuck? New, what's going on? Sup? Welcome to the Coon stream. You late, but it's okay. Expected. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Be sure to share the stream, like it, all that good shit.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
All right, so all this shaming shit. But let's see what she. I mean, this video was like, it's too long. Like for what she said, it's like it should have been shorter, honestly.
And that's what I was talking about. But this friend took it personally. She was so mad at me. She couldn't stand it. And she said to me, I can't be your friend anymore after those comments. And I was sad, guys. You know, at the time I was in America, I was collabing, I was doing all this stuff, and she messaged me this. And I was so sad because I had no other friends. And I was so lonely.
Oh.
Do you know what it's like to be in another country where you know no one? And everybody that you talk to is trying to get something from you, especially the more famous you get, because everyone is always trying to get more money from you. Everybody's trying to get more, you know, clout off of you. And it's really hard to see who has good intentions and who doesn't. But this girl was there from the beginning, so I thought she had my back. But it turns out she didn't. Until a month later, she came back and she said, Pearl, you were right. I'm sorry. I freaked out. And she started to come around to a lot of the ideas that I had. Now, don't get me wrong, she's nowhere near a conservative, and I am nowhere close to a feminist, but it really showed that even though we're on opposite ends of the spectrum, you can really work through things and talk about them.
Oh, this is not about Sarah Gray. This is about
now
some
that we're
other
friends
chick.
again. I
don't know who Sarah is.
everything was back to normal, right? And why wouldn't it be? But, you know, there's always that level of, will things go back to the way they were? And for the most part, they did. She started to come on the channel again. She started to hang out again. And then she went on the show one day, and she sat next to someone named Sarah.
Oh, okay,
Sarah,
finally.
Sarah. And Sarah was a really interesting girl.
Okay,
I mean,
never mind.
This person came on the show and really agreed with my friend in the beginning.
Fuck,
but
what's
what was
the deal?
interesting was that now my friend disagreed with her.
Oh, okay. That's one.
And that is the truth about Sarah.
What the fuck? Was this like a troll?
And that's the story, guys. I know. You might have thought this was just a random story, but it did have anything. It did have stuff to do with it. So yeah, she came back on the show one day. She sat next to someone named Sarah, and that's the story. So that's the truth about Sarah.
Yo, that was a fucking waste of time. The fuck? She is totally feminist and conservative. Probably. That was lame. The fuck? That wasn't even worth clipping. Jesus, that was terrible. That was bad. I guess so. She's calling this nigga Sarah. Yeah, her. That shit was weird. The fuck? The fuck? Alright. So, speaking about pearly things, or pearly mayo things, Hanger Man did a video about pearly things. Of course he did! The fuck? Content strategy. The hell? Shit. O'Shea did like 30 videos. Why not? The fuck? Of course. So now we're going to listen to it. Put on the speed there. Because let's go.
So dudes is still outraged about the Pearly situation. I see all kinds of guys making videos and dragging everybody's name through the mud that actually didn't see an issue with what she said, right? Now, at first, I genuinely thought that guys were outraged because of her, inappropriate comments about slavery. But due to recent events, I know that's not what it was about. Now, my position was and will always be that what she said isn't relevant because it has no bearing on what we do over here, what any of the guys do. Because to say that what she said had any validity or had any weight or any power to it means that you truly believe she speaks for you. Because that's the only way that what she said could have been that important, right?
Well, clearly she had some weight. Black YouTube was pissed off for like what, a good couple of days? Back to back, men doing content, women doing content. I mean, and pissed off for multiple reasons, all right? So it had a lot of weight, at least on YouTube.
But what I noticed is what really is going on. Now, I suspected this is what was going on, but I didn't know for sure. So I don't think any of the guys was offended by what she said. Not at first. I think what happened is when she made that statement, the B-dubs in the space got offended. Now, what was the reason they got offended? Did they get offended because they thought that her comments were, insensitive, ridiculous, or whatever? No. See, what I suspect is a lot of these women in these spaces were already jealous of Pearly and the numbers that she's doing and the platform that she was able to grow, right? Not to mention the fact that a lot of the topics that she touches on as it pertains to feminism and the way the women...
Okay, hey, I actually agree. Wow, what a coincidence. Crazy. So yeah, I agree. Because she was playing the Pick Me playbook, and these B-dubs been doing the playbook for a while. And they just, for the most part, these B-dubs Pick Me channels, like I think they can get up to like, usually you may see like maybe up to like 100K, but not at the level Pearly Things was doing though. But my thing is, well, did you hire... Shit, you could have done the opposite thing. Maybe hire some white dudes. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Let's see.
Of the Western world it pertains directly to their behavior. So when she's talking in general, a lot of the things she's talking about actually applies to them. So of course they were going to be offended by her growth and her speaking out and saying those things that she was saying. But I think when she did that,
Dorian says, AM will hop on anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if a gay dude starts popping. He would use their talking points. Now, see, that's the thing I think, I guess a test of time or the test that I want to see, well, the stress test I want to see Black YouTube go through. I want to see what happens if a Skittle dude or whatever, Skittle girl, who knows, whatever, starts pandering, using talking points, using the playbook, building a channel. What would happen? I'd be very interested to see what happens. That'd be crazy, though. Not gonna lie. I don't know if Black YouTube can handle that. That's the thing. I mean, look what happened with Pearly Things. I don't know if Black YouTube may break. I don't know. She did one thing that Keisha can't do and won't do. Lord Voldemort gave no pushback to the talking points. Keisha can't do that. She's going to give pushback.
The women saw an opportunity to go at her. They saw an opportunity to gain a little bit of clout by, talking trash about her. I mean, they've been waiting. They've been waiting a long time for her to say something out of pocket that would give them the opportunity to do this, right? So I think the women got offended first. And then after the women got offended, a lot of the guys in the space saw that as an opportunity to gain some brownie points with some of these women in here that, they're simping after. Some of these women where, they constantly sit in their chat rooms donating and basically fantasizing about getting with those women, right? So when they saw these women offended at Pearly for whatever reason, they was like, oh, here's my opportunity, right? And so what they started doing is they started going at her and going at anybody else that didn't have a problem with what she said, because they felt like this was going to give them an opportunity to beg for some Scooby snacks from these women, right? So anybody that was like, you know what, it is what it is, that's not an issue or whatever, these guys decided, oh, we're going to talk about them or whatever. Now, the funny thing about it, and the reason why I say recent events has caused me to believe this is the case, is because recently, a couple of you dudes tried your best to go behind the scenes and speak to the husband
of
one of the Black women in these sectors that advocate for men and talk about different things. And I don't know why you were doing that. Now, if I had to guess, I would say you were going to try to drive a wedge between her and her husband so that she would then be single, and then you could try in some desperate attempt to shoot your shot at her in her DMs or whatever. But the funny thing about it is, when she went live to address it, she made it clear in no uncertain terms that you nifnons and dishwashers would never in a million years have a shot at her.
Okay, yeah. So about that shit was lame as fuck, though. I have to agree that I don't know who that dude was, or maybe it was a chick. Who knows? Like, someone was so stupid and dumb and said, "Hey, let me fuck this up because, you know, she going against the pearly male, or pearly male Chan rather." That shit's some corny shit, man. I don't know who did that shit, but that shit is lame. Not gonna lie there. Anger Man's right on that one. I agree with that.
So I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it for you Scooby Snack begging chumps to try and drive a wedge between the men in these spaces over some comments that really are irrelevant to us. What Pearly said has absolutely nothing to do with what we talk about over here. And in fact, for the majority of the time, what most men have talked about over here is advocating for men in general and trying to create a platform where men speak for men and create a voice for men. We've never been about pro-blackness or any of that type of stuff. Now, true enough, we might talk about black topics and we might touch on certain subjects, but we've never been like the Hoteps or any of the super pro-black guys over here. Let's be honest. Most of the guys that have been here for a while that have any seniority, they don't really care about that stuff. So to see you guys actually care about that, you know, it was a little bit of a shock. I'm not even going to front. And for you to try to throw me under the bus simply because I said what she said was irrelevant is laughable at best, right? So you guys can continue making your videos, you know, continue to push my name through the algorithm. I definitely appreciate the numbers that you're helping me with, you know what I'm saying? But to all you guys that love to run around here painting these narratives of...
No, of course you love the numbers. We know the higher your numbers go, the more cash ups you get. We know that's super important for you, right? You definitely know that shit is super important for you, Anger Man. We know. We definitely know.
We're going to start getting some work done, family. So please get them donations in. Get them in. Dollars.
That shit is super important to you. But he has some good points. I agree. That shit was stupid. That shit was lame. So I agree with actually on that. The emailing the Danika's wife, although, you know, we make fun of her, you know, crown tits, ink tits, blah, 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 you know, teeth. Oh, man. Shout out to Mr. Fantastic's thumbnail, man. He went in on her. That shit was stupid, dude. But the thumbnail was crazy. He called her the dentist. I was like, yo. That was funny as shit. That was funny, man. Funny. But speaking about Angry Man, the Village Arsonist. So, shout out to the Village Arsonist, you know. I was subscribed to him, but I got to resubscribe since we're on the Coon channel. He made a video why Angry Man hated Kevin. Now I'm interested to see what he's gonna say here. I have a feeling that we may actually agree on some things. We'll just have to see.
Of you goddamn nigga.
A follower of his content, but I happened to catch this particular stream, and I'm glad I did because he revealed a lot of his insecurities. He revealed a lot of the reasons why he's angry. You know, we learned why this nigga's the angry man.
Who's talking shit about Angry Man? Well, the Village Arsonist. Wait, really? No one. I mean, mainly he just began clowning the chat a lot. I mean, no one's really like. I don't think everyone's really making videos like that about him, honestly, because it's really not worth it, to be honest. That's my opinion, though.
In this stream, we learned why he had a lot of hatred for Kevin Samuels. He had a lot of disdain for Kevin Samuels. It was really jealousy. You know, that's how it is with a lot of these niggas. You know, that's typical nigga shit. You know, that's how it is with a lot of these niggas. Unfortunately, you know, when they see another brother or sister rising up, they get mad. It makes them itch. I don't understand. I don't get it, but it is what it is with some of these niggas. But we're gonna listen in. I'm gonna let the words come from the horse's mouth. I don't believe in gossiping and spreading rumors. I'm gonna let him say it himself. He admits to it himself. Y'all hit the like button. Let's go.
So I am not going to play any music today. I'm going to get straight to
music.
Whoever
What?
I'd like to ask.
I enjoyed the 20 minutes of music.
Most of the folks watching my show are Negroes, and I'm fairly
so
certain.
right off the bat, He admits that most of the people supporting this content are black people. Most of the people watching this shit are black people. We all know this, right? That for the longest time, the vast majority of the Angry Man supporters have been black men. Okay, we understand this. Okay, now, having said that, I'm not against criticizing black men at all. Okay, I'm all for holding black men accountable. Rest in peace to David Carroll. He used to do it all the time. Okay, now niggas want to jab on David Carroll. Oh, he was throwing black men under the bus. Okay, well, when a motherfucker's just criticizing women, you say he's an incel, he just hates women. But when a motherfucker holds both sides accountable, then you want to say he's throwing black men under the bus. Which one is it, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Fair and balanced. Fair.
Poor TVA. I know, man. I know you're disappointed. I know you're disappointed about David Carroll. I know, man. I know you're sad. I know it just makes you want to go Super Saiyan and shit. I know it makes you sad. But I mean, hopefully I thought you should have a dad, right? In real life. Fuck, why you always want to have a YouTube dad? Shit, it was Kevin Samuels, it was David. I mean, how many dads do you have, TVA?
Mom is so fat. I have 2 dads. Doesn't really work.
Alright. But it's okay, man. It's alright. I know that, you were kind of holding the shield up and, trying to guard all the blows when it came to the commentary about David Carroll. Honestly, that's old news. It was funny. Come on. I mean, once again, just to, talk about it for a quick second, don't really care that he was talking to the pink pill. Don't care because I'm indifferent. I was never a fan. I'm not a fanboy of anyone on the internet, and you shouldn't be either. And what these people say online, it could not be the same, maybe not be the same offline. So once you have that mindset, I mean, who cares what these people do offline, right? You already talked about this shit. So yeah, he does cap hard a lot. He'll defend a lot of these people a bit too much.
Fair and balanced like Fox News. That's how you use the rocket, and I respect that. That's one of the reasons why I admired David is because he believed in trying to call it down the middle as best he could. He because it was at the end.
And yeah, to Josh's comment, yeah, like niggas want to smash. There ain't nothing wrong with. Now I know because it was the pink pill, it is kind of fucked up for the fanboy niggas and the drones. But just don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that the bald eagle, Cynthia G, could be with who knows who. You never know. Just don't get this. Don't lower your expectations for Black YouTube, man. Don't take this shit so damn seriously. All right?
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
End of the day, it was about being on the side of truth, being on the side of facts and logic, and common sense. But Angry Man, he just admitted that most of the people supporting his channel are black people. Okay, black men in particular. Let's go ahead and note that. Let's keep it going.
That it won't be the last time I ask tonight, but I'm going to ask that you guys support the show. The CashApp, support the show.
And I see niggas.
Before we get into this topic, I'm going to go ahead and give a disclaimer. This show is going to be a little different. What is the reason why this show will be different? It's going to be different because I am sick of niggas.
Get out of here, you damn nigga.
He's sick of niggas, y'all. He's sick of niggas. Now look, I can definitely identify with this sentiment. I can relate to this sentiment. I can relate to being sick and tired of niggas. I understand that. I get that. Certain black people with a certain mentality, you just get really sick and tired of dealing with. I get that. Okay. But let's let him keep getting deeper into it. Now, is he talking about a certain trifling group of black people, or is this nigga really just about to do some bitching and venting and whining and complaining? I'm gonna let you decide. Let's keep it going. I'm gonna let y'all decide.
Who's he talking about? Well,
who are you talking about?
If you think I'm talking about you, then I'm probably talking about you. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck if this hurts your feelings because I'm sick of you goddamn niggas.
What did you say,
nigga? All of your bullshit. And you know who I'm fucking talking to. Every last one of you niggas.
I can relate to that.
And it ain't just a couple of you. It's a bunch of them.
I can relate to
what I'm going to do is I'm going to take every bit of knowledge that I have acquired over the years dealing with psychology. And I am going to dissect and break down like a fraction why you niggas are the way you are and why you operate the way you operate.
Okay. All right.
And as you can see,
let's get to it.
I put the link in the description and at the top of the chat. Now, yesterday, some things happened that got on my fucking nerves. It got on my nerves so fucking bad. I just spent most of the day just relaxing and not even focusing on YouTube, not even thinking about YouTube. I needed some peace of mind, and I needed to reflect.
Nigga needed a spa day. Nigga made himself
on how I was going to move forward.
Okay.
Damn.
And so today, I noticed, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but yesterday, a guy by the name of Jafar Kazim, right?
Jafar Kazim.
Jafar Kazim,
you're responsible for your content in your channel. Hey man, here's one final donation. He didn't call you any names. You're not making the effect that Kevin made. You're not making the difference that he made. You're not spreading the message that he spread. You don't have the charisma. You just don't have the swag that he had, bro. Nigga, you got hot based off of the shorts algorithm. You took and you're still doing it now. You're taking people's videos and then you put a video of yourself making some stupid fucking face at the end of it with a cigar in your mouth and shit, and the cigar falls out your mouth. I mean, you know, I guess some people find that funny. And again, YouTube is really pushing the short shit because they're trying to compete with TikTok. So you just so happen to catch that wave. Not knocking you at all. I'm not hating. I'm proud for you, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. But you need to understand that's not the same as a Kevin Samuels, bro. That man got it out the mud. He put a good show together.
Oh,
he happened to go viral, getting on World Star Hip Hop multiple.
Kevin got it out the mud. Nothing's original on the internet. I'm sure he copied some people's styles and stuff. That out the mud shit is stupid. Man, so I guess TVA was a hardcore Kevin fanboy. I guess he really liked it. Well, a lot of people liked it because he was roasting up Keisha every damn stream. But then he was roasting up Tyrone too. So that, that's why some of the chicks liked him. So he's not alone.
Times have you done that? Nigga, you've been on Fresh and Fit. How are you not? Well, no, I'm sorry. You called up there kissing ass, begging to get on Fresh and Fit. But you had other big names interview you, bro. So I don't understand how
That's true.
You didn't get big off of your content. Your long form content anyway. Okay, I'm sorry, man. You've been doing long form content for years and you ain't blown up. You hit the shorts wave. Great, good for you. But that's not the same as a Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels got big off of long form content. That brother was doing 2 and 3 hour streams. You can't pull those numbers doing that, bro. You just ain't got it like that, man. It is what it is, bro. But anyway, let's continue, man. Let's continue. Whose fault is it? Who's he? Hey, man. Thank you for the donation. I respect it. Thank you for coming to me like that, and hopefully it'll change in the future. You gay? You think you can handle your pictures and your information being all over message boards, all over the internet? You think you can handle your family members being stalked and contacted because?
Then again, yes, I do know why you're afraid to answer it yesterday. It's one of the major problems we have in our society today, which is black men just don't know how to be grown fucking men anymore. Shout out to David.
I mean, that sounded like $50
Right. Okay. So back with him, trying to join Fresh and Fit. And now look where he's at with Lapeef and all that Fight Club, all that stuff. And once again, I've been on a panel with him before. Ironically, it was an anime panel. Ironically, didn't have any problem with him on there because it was anime. But it is true, and I find it kind of weird that AM would. It's like what happened to the mercenary group, the Black Order, all this stuff? His group there. Why didn't he beam up his whole group and himself and try to create something there? Like Anton did with his people. But it seemed like AM never did that. Or am I wrong? Or did he try and it didn't work? What happened? Like, were they doing collabs together and streams together, videos together? Like, okay, they fell out. Got it. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know everything. But yeah, I remember him wanting so hard to join that shit. Poor AM, man. Poor AM. But now he's with the other group, and I remember when Anton flew that dude out, and that dude was happy as fuck. Like, that dude was cheesing like crazy. I'm like, wow, he can smile? No shit. Oh, he don't own his rights to his own name? Damn. That's funny. And right. Yeah, that's fucked up. Huh?
You're being a little bit.
So
like you're being a little bit.
He decides to send me a $5 cash app today and said, "It's about subscriber supremacy. I understand."
Oh, subscriber.
Getting into it now. Let's go.
That's what he said. It's about subscriber supremacy.
Oh, here
so apparently, based upon what he just said, apparently, the reason he felt yesterday that he did not belong over here is because he thinks I'm on some subscriber supremacy type shit.
You are. You think you should have your ass kissed now that you got 500,000 subscribers?
Shit.
You think niggas need to crown you now, nigga?
Niggas never cease to amaze me when it comes to their level of stupidity and hypocrisy. It never fucking fails. It never fails.
Nigga putting on cologne?
If it's one
What
thing that a
the
nigga's
hell?
gonna do,
God.
he's gonna be stupid and he's gonna be a fucking hypocrite.
Stupid is putting on a fucking cologne for a live stream.
He's either gonna be both or he's gonna be one of the two. It never
I mean,
fucking
like,
fails.
why are you like? Okay, somebody
Well,
could say
it's
that you're
kinda
copying Kevin, but for doing what you just did. Kevin used.
So this goes back to AM, because he wanted, and well, we're gonna talk about this because of the whole list bullshit that happened today and yesterday. Although I already talked about it, but whatever. We're gonna talk about it again. But shout out to Ramil, right? This is fucked up, but you realize that, and I think if AM made the comment about the list, right? I don't think a lot of niggas would really care what he thinks about the list versus what Ramil thinks about the list, or what even Ty City thinks about the list. I don't think niggas would care, because look what fucking happened just this today and the other day, just because of that stupid ass list. And everyone's been doing streams like crazy. SBE versus Manosphere, all that shit. That became a thing. But it's true. I mean, okay, cool. He got the subs, cool. But it's true. Like the space didn't really. There was really no reaction. You just saw a couple people saying in the chat. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. But that was about it. But it's like he wanted recognition for the wrong reasons, right? And I think the difference between at least AM versus other big YouTubers I've seen is that I've never seen someone complain so much. I've never seen someone complain so much. And maybe he's deleted his content, but this guy used to cry a lot about views and all this other stuff. But he had views, and I looked like he was never just grateful for that shit. Especially now, I think YouTube's harder than what it used to be, man. So you should be grateful, man. But it seemed like he just wanted more and more and more, and that's the problem when you lean on this shit as a career choice. That's how you might end up acting like AM. But for us who already got other careers offline, we don't have to worry about it. We can just have fun here, I didn't know they really booted any of the people that were in the camp. They got bigger after they left. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. The list has been out many times, actually. Yeah.
To actually review colognes, and he was an image consultant. He would talk about how to dress and all that. So it made sense for him to do that shit. Why the fuck are you doing that? You're a nigga with action figures in the background, bro. You got action figures behind you, my nigga. Like, you have fucking action figures behind you, bro. Why are you spraying cologne on trying to be all this super sophisticated thing? Stop it, bro. And this is what.
All right. There's no point roasting. I mean, I'm cool with that shit. I mean, hey, you're an anime fan. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, I ain't hating on that shit. No one really congratulated him on so. Yeah, right. He didn't get that congratulations, pat on the back shit.
Like, Kevin didn't do what you're doing. He didn't steal from you. Kevin didn't have no fucking action figures behind him. He had Aquaman. And look, I like that shit too, but my nigga, what? I mean, what? Like, how did he steal from you? Now you got the little mood lights in the background and shit. Niggas can say you stole that from him, right? You're putting on cologne and shit. Nobody can smell what the fuck you're spraying. I mean, you want to talk? You're literally calling niggas stupid while you're spraying cologne on yourself during a fucking live stream.
That is
kind of
no
one
weird.
around you.
That is kind of
so
weird.
I don't know. Help me out, guys. Let's go.
Right. A few years ago, in 2017, and I'm so glad that some of you have been rocking with me that long because you know the history, right? You know the history. So in 2017, there were certain YouTubers that had a problem with me. In fact, because these certain YouTubers in the quote unquote manosphere had a problem with me, it kind of made a divide in the manosphere, right?
Take it that far.
You know the main reason that a lot of people turned on me and decided to be on the other side and said, fuck you, angry man, you ain't shit, you ain't this.
Yeah, niggas
you know the main reason?
Yes.
You know the main reason? It was because the other content creators that were going against me had more subscribers than me.
Here we go.
It was because
Get
out of here, you damn nigga. Y'all just didn't like me because he had more subscribers.
What the fuck? No, that's bullshit. That's a goddamn lie, angry man.
I don't
The
remember.
only reason people went against you ever in the past was because the person you were going against had more subscribers. That's bullshit. There have been times to where Obsidian had more subscribers than you and vice versa.
Really?
And depending on the
that.
subject and situation, niggas either sided with you or sided with him. Same with O'Shea and you. There was a time, I believe there was a time when definitely a time when O'Shea had more than you. Now, I think you have more than O'Shea now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he has more than O'Shea right
Don't you
now.
have more subscribers than O'Shea now?
Yeah, he does.
But you're still whining about how niggas are hating on you, right? So it must not be about subscriber supremacy, right? It must not be about that. It must be about something else, nigga. You just ain't got it. That's what it is. You're a fucking asshole. You say a lot of fucking stupid shit. You're a nigga out here talking about bossing up, but you got all kind of evictions and shit in your motherfucking past. Shout out to Grandmaster Troll. We ain't gonna,
God
I mean,
damn.
shit happens, niggas. But niggas stop, bro. Like nigga, you getting up here calling.
As to whether the person would see it from my viewpoint or the other person's viewpoint is if
TVA
the other person had more subscribers than me.
That's a lie.
It's part of the reason niggas flagged my channel down because they did not want me to get to a certain level of subscribers.
Okay, so now niggas kept him
because
from
they knew
rising
and
up
understood if you
by
have more
flagging his
subscribers, you
channel.
have more influence. Right?
Okay.
Now, the reason why I'm bringing
I
this
don't remember
up
that shit happening.
in reference to Jafar's Cash App is for years, the fact that someone else had more subscribers than me was weaponized against my black ass.
Here we go.
For years.
Weaponized. Okay.
I had to hear about how other content creators were right and other content creators were better than me because they had more subscribers. When I had a disagreement with Kevin Samuels about using certain talking points and not giving credit, everybody was like, oh, you're just hating because he's got...
I would say, well, my thought, I mean, at least in this space, I mean, especially nowadays, subs really don't matter. I think it's really the only thing original that you could have right now is your thoughts and opinions and shit. I don't think the subs matter. I mean, of course, on the money side, well, technically, no, subs don't matter. I mean, CPM matters, ads matter, but the sub thing don't really matter that much anymore. But on Black YouTube, everyone optics matter, nigga. Black YouTube and shit.
Over 1 million subscribers it was always about subscribers. Until my black ass got 500,000. Now niggas like this fuck nigga.
Here we go.
Oh, come
Jafar,
on.
Here we go.
And everybody else.
Just gave
So
you
he's
a
a
cash app.
because he just decided, hey man, I'm not rocking with your content anymore. He's just not. He won't kiss your motherfucking ass because you hit this shorts wave, and I got the numbers now, y'all. I got the numbers now. Y'all love Kevin. Why y'all don't love me, man? Why y'all don't love me, man? That's this nigga. That's why he gonna cry in the car, nigga. That's this nigga. I'm trying. This nigga, he just admitted he had a whole bad day because of this shit. This nigga had a whole
poor guy, man. Poor AM. Damn. Ringo TV, whatever happened? No idea. I mean, it's up to that dude. Ain't no idea. So now he's reached the level of Super Saiyan that he wanted, right? He's a Super Saiyan 3 now with like 400k and shit. But did he want it so people could praise him, or did he want it to increase the message? Whatever the fucking message is, whatever that is.
bad day because of this $5 fucking cash app saying, I ain't fucking with you no more. He just admitted the shit. He just admitted the shit. And you can tell, you can feel the rage. This nigga saw all the numbers that Kevin was getting, all the love that he was getting. And he's like, nah, I got the numbers now. I'm at 500,000 now. Where's Nicki Minaj, nigga? Where's my future video cameo, my nigga? Where's my love? Why ain't Melanie Monaco and all these bad bitches and all these fly niggas and celebrities and shit? Where's my love, bro? Why ain't the Manosphere niggas kissing my ass, kissing the ring? Where's my Angry Man Facebook fan group and shit? Where's my Angry Man Defense Force and shit? Where's all the love?
You know what? Damn, that's a good point. Okay, TVA got a point though. I don't think there is an AM Defense Force. I mean, going back to the Perfume Sama arc, the Kevin Defense Force was rough, bro. Like, if you said anything about Kevin in a chat that was bad, you would get timed out. Lose your wrench. I don't know if that was ever the case for AM though. Was there ever a time when he had a defense force that hardcore? I don't know. Maybe that was before me. I don't know. When you say he just got a black plague, maybe.
Man, where's all the love? Calling me Godfather and shit. Where's all the love, man? That's what this nigga's saying right now. He said, God, I got the number. I didn't have it back then. I caught the little shorts wave now, which Kevin couldn't do. Kevin had to make long form content. Do you know how hard it is to make interesting long form content that will hold an audience for multiple fucking hours?
Yeah, it's not
as opposed to catching a shorts wave where
hard
you're
as shit.
taking other people's videos and then you put a video of yourself at the end of it making a stupid fucking face. That's not the same, Angry Man.
All right, so TVA is also right about the shorts, and it's like, I wonder why people act dumb. No one ever mentions it, but it's true. And I was paying attention to those shorts. Like, he'll react to whatever, but the clip is like the full short, but then he'll add his little reaction of a grin or whatever at the very end. I was like, there's no way you can get this monetized, bro. I mean, not that we can monetize shorts, you're not making much anyway, but still, these are probably copyrighted shorts. But I mean, they're probably good for, you know, like subs and stuff. But I'm like, yeah, this is not really a reaction. This is like kind of like a grin at the end. I'm like, oh, I see the play. But no, I mean, everyone's just acting dumb about that shit. I don't know why.
Man, you're gonna have to acknowledge that, bro. You just ain't got the same juice, bro. You didn't get it the right. You didn't get it the same. I'm not gonna say the right way. Let me again.
With subscribers.
And you still have
How many of y'all
support.
remember?
And you still have support.
How many of you remember when the Angry Man was at 29,000 subscribers? It was
relationship
all
with
about
supporters. Shout out to
subscribers.
Gino Richardson. Nigga was a rider. Gino was a
You know
rider.
why
I
it was
remember
all about
Gino
subscribers?
blocking my motherfucking ass. Gino was a rider, nigga. That nigga was a rider, man. I bet he was buying merch and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Gino wasn't playing that bullshit. The math ain't mathing.
Early
even if it's not your
was
moderators,
not being
timing
racist
niggas
in her
out.
statement. You can hit that motherfucking link. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to be careful. Because a lot of times I'm holding back. A lot of times I'm keeping a lot of shit reserved. If you bring your black ass up here and you are wrong, I'm going to.
All right, that's enough of his rant. But TVA, I mean, I agree with the short comment. Him wanting this fame or people to bend the knee or put the red carpet out for him and stuff like that. I get it. But I mean, just be grateful, dude. Like, I mean, you have support, right? People are donating. People watch your videos and streams. Isn't that enough? But once again, you rely on YouTube as a career choice. Well, that's when you mess up. That's when you mess up. By the way, welcome to the Coon channel. We're cooning and geeking over here. Make sure to like the video.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
All right. So next up on the docket. We have to talk about the Mikes and Men DLC. So what does that mean? So Mikes and Men, the CUDA versus Fantastic thing kind of came up a little bit this week. I don't know why. Well, I do. So Fantastic, went at Danica and Six and stuff, and I think it was Danica who called Fantastic Peep the Frog or some shit. And of course, CUDA took the advantage and did a little clowning and roasting. And I'm just, we got to talk about the Mikes and Men thing, because I don't think I got a chance to do it. Although I did mention it in the first Coon stream, Mikes and Men, the Mikes and Men arc, I call it. But I want to give like my honest assessment of CUDA, right? Just to be honest, I mean, like I said, back in the day, Third Shift was lit, Stream Team was lit. It was super cool. Everything back then was lit. Like, it was literally like the precursor to potentially a Lapeef in a way. Maybe a bit more raw than actually Lapeef. The kind of, I would say, in the middle between Lapeef and between Manosphere. I'd say that was what the Third Shift and all that stuff was bound to look like. My prediction on that, though. But Fantastic here did his thumbnail was crazy. He did a video on CUDA. We're just gonna play it because I haven't listened to this, and we got a couple clips and stuff like that. Well, let's see what he says. And honestly, I feel like this shit should have been dropped a long time ago, right? This is like a long-winded, like, I don't like you, you don't like me shit. Let's get it over with. But it's like, let that shit go. And so that's why I call this DLC. Like, it wasn't like a long enough beef, whatever. But it kind of arose a little bit, I think, the other day, and then it went away. Let's just see.
It's quick. It's like work as it always has been.
Let's see here.
Okay, for all the time and dedication that I devoted to my craft, brother, to my job, to my occupation. Okay, now Raggedy Rasta. Okay,
that's fucking.
The nigga that admitted. Okay, I got you to admit, brother. You admitted this like in real time, bro. You're so irrelevant to me, dog. I erased all of the screenshots and shit I had to like even go back and forth with you, dog. Listen, dog, bro, listen. Brother, you have far more other things you need to be worried about in life, brother. I'm glad I helped you get the most views you've had in like shit. Let me see. Of course, brother. I told you. I be telling you niggas this, man. People only care about you, bro, when you're referring to me. Brother, look at this. Brother, you just did a 9-hour stream about me, dog. And that is the highest views of anything on your page over the last 4 months.
Oh.
You talked about Takeoff 5 months ago. Now listen now. You talked about Takeoff 5 months ago. All right. Hot topic. All right. But brother, I'm already at almost 1,000. You talking about me. The regular, regular smegular BABG. Brother, listen. Brother, concern yourself with maintaining your citizenship, all right? And not becoming a motherfucking international fugitive, brother.
Oh shit.
Brother, patch up the hut or the fucking TP or whatever it is you motherfucking living in over there, dog. Okay. Hopefully, nigga, you then give your ass a Michael Vick treatment. You over there eating rats, cats, and dogs. Who even fucking knows? Bro, for you to go 9 hours, okay, and keep repeating something that's been proven to be a lie, brother. That's over 2 years old. Man, brother, I don't even want to be rent free, brother. Can you give me an eviction notice, okay, for your life, for your brain, for your whatever, okay? Evict Fantastic out of just your existence, brother. Can you please? Because this is
all right. Oh man. It's always man. This needs to end. I don't understand. Like, and you know what? Talking about the old beefs, right? The Fantastic versus Cuda, Fantastic versus Ty, and all this shit. When you look at Lapeef, right? I feel like Stream Team has like this, like kind of like shit. We did take an L type shit, right? Because now everyone's reminded about what could have been, and now what it is, and now we're seeing people that are basically doing the same thing Stream Team was basically going to end up doing, right? That shit is kind of painful though to look at, though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit, and I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, it's not about the group. It's not about it's individual." I get that, but still, nigga, like PewDiePie has a big ass channel. You don't think PewDiePie has a fucking crew? Of course he does. Of course he does. Shit, look at fucking O'Shea. He was with Ken Samuels behind the scenes, Obsidian, helping them out and stuff. So I don't understand that shit. And I get the individual thing, but people have crews. What the fuck? You go to any of these big YouTube channels, they usually have a subscriber module that says, "Hey, subscribe to these dudes, my crew, my squad, whatever." You see that a lot. That's common. I don't understand why people don't understand that. So I think and this goes back to Death Racer's comment. We made this comment before that people are they fear taking L's in this space. So instead of just letting the shit kind of just, have some closure. Okay, I took the L, whatever, let's move on. Niggas just refuse to take L's. And let's just be honest. That Mikes and Men bullshit on teapots, and I unsubscribed from that shit. That shit was so stupid. That shit was so stupid, right? And we remember what Cuda used to do. He would battle Fantastic. He would increase his volume and shit, his gain on his mic, and but it was fucked up because Fantastic didn't have a good mic back then. So sometimes his shit would fuck up, or maybe he'd be in a car, streaming or something, and signal would fuck up, which was funny. But this shit is so fucking old. It's funny, but apparently Cuda did a 9-hour stream. That's a lot of energy to put on a dude, man. In years have passed, goddamn Cuda. And once again, it always sucks to be reminded of what could have been with Stream Team and Third Shift. That shit just no one really talks about that shit anymore. Well, obviously because Aegon streams are gone. Zero doesn't do shit anymore. So I might be the only one mentioning this shit right now. Shit. But the thing is that there was a lot of people that tried to do interventions. We had a lot of Cuda interventions, though. And shit still didn't work out. Yeah, Aegon was... That's why I gave Aegon a whole damn arc. I think the Aegon arc is real. Yeah, his streams were better. I gave him a whole arc and shit. Shout out to Aegon. Shout out to Aegon, though. But yeah, Aegon had a whole arc. Whether he's gonna, deny it or not, I get that. The Aegon arc was real. That was the only place where you could kind of talk your shit, and then once again, like Cuda shit, old niggas found out, all the Manosphere proper niggas found out about it, fucking abused the shit. ruined all the fun. You know, because I mean, really, Aegon streams were one of the places where like you could critique the space, but then the content creator started listening in and shit to get in on what was going on and fucked it up. So, oh yeah, you niggas were streaming fucking 24/7. I couldn't keep up with you niggas. That's a fact.
I'm only addressing this, man, because more than one person then came to me today saying, okay, and I see what you're doing. You're trying to, oh man, you cool with Jessica X. You didn't side with Jessica X, bro. Jessica X is a grown ass woman. I'm a grown ass man. We don't agree on everything. Jessica X has had motherfucking full grown debates with me on my own channel, as I have heard. Brother, we have fucking fundamental differences. That's no beef. But because your ass is just completely and totally forgot about, you're gonna try motherfucking calls, you know, I guess, you know. But hey, man, listen, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do this very, very short video. And I'm never going to mention your name, but everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say the Raggedy Rasta, okay?
That's fucked up.
Raggedy Rasta of the Little Fella Federation, okay? Who's still talking about productions, who's still talking about fucking studios, who's still talking about mics, who's still talking about all this shit. And nigga, you live in the rainforest, nigga. My nigga, you trying to be motherfucking George of the jungle. Brother, can you please stop worried about what the fuck I got going on over here?
All right. Yeah, so all right. I gotta say it. So when Cuda, you know, we didn't really know that Cuda was going overseas and all that. But I think he made a video announcing, hey niggas, I'm overseas, bitch, or something. He made like some type of announcement video. And, you know, everyone was like, hey, good shit. He's gonna become a passport bro or whatever. Cool. Like, I think it was cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, some people, you know, want to leave the US and go somewhere else, and, you know, it's all good. But the thing about Cuda, man, is that it wasn't like he was like, it looked like he was struggling over there. Like, it didn't look like he was comfortable. It's like, so when you start watching all the videos and stuff he was doing, it's like, yo, are you all right? And then he did like this whole, like, I remember he started doing like passport videos. He wasn't really doing like, hey, 10 tips in this place. Like, I think he was doing that, but originally he was just going at the passport bros. He's like, why are you niggas here? But to Cuda's point, that's the truth. Just because you have plain emojis in your chat don't mean you're traveling. So Cuda was actually right about that. And he was trying to make a point because, hey, you niggas, you're with your emojis, you guys talk shit about leaving US and y'all don't. Well, here I am. That was his point, which he's right. I mean, a lot of people don't travel like that. They just be capping. Let's see. I got so much done doing marathon streams. Aegon streams while doing marathons. Aegon was streaming while doing a marathon. Yeah, right. That nigga was walking all the time. I remember Blaze used to be walking a lot too. Aegon had people being productive while being on stream. Yeah, right. Well, yeah, it has to be said, Zatera. So he was going at the passport bros, but I get his point about dudes not actually traveling and stuff like that. He had a whole like campaign about, you know, that's what it seemed like, right? But there's nothing wrong with traveling. But it was like he was trying to clout chase off the shit. I was like, yo, if you're gonna travel, why not just do content about the country and shit? I mean, that's what I would have done. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe he's trying to. Maybe. Shit, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that either. Let's continue.
Bam. Listen, dog. Listen, bro. I'm about to do some shit, dog, that you never even did in the first place. Okay. All right. Never ever, bro. You're a failure in life. I keep telling you this, dog, and that's what I tell you, bro. I know, brother. I give you a motherfucking real life. I'm the mirror that you look up to, and you're like, damn, man. Why this nigga doing so good? I hate him. I don't like him. I can't make this nigga lose. I talk about him. That's the only time people want to hear me and listen to me and shit. I'm better than this nigga. You're not, dog. In any way, shape, form, or fashion of life. You're not, bro. Whatever you like yourself and you're telling yourself, brother, you're not. Okay? You're not. Okay? You're not. You're not, bro. You over there probably a rickshaw runner, nigga.
Damn, come on.
I'm gonna add that with Raggedy Roster rickshaw runner, nigga. You're fucking working as a motherfucking rickshaw nigga, bro. Okay, bro, leave me alone, dog. Bro, you got far too many things going wrong in your life to still fail. How the hell do you explain that? Brother, the money is motherfucking 30, 40, 1,000 to 1, nigga, and you still broke, Impo. My nigga, come on now. Come on now, my nigga. And the sad part of everything I'm saying, dog, this ain't even jokes, dog. This is all facts. Facts. And that's facts. Facts. It's all facts, dog. Listen, dog. Listen, bro. You know what I can do, brother? I'm willing to help a black man out, okay?
Hey, shit.
And next time you in any motherfucking international travel trouble, hit me up, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to talk to the embassy so they don't motherfucking deport your ass or lock you the fuck up. You know, since you want to
see, the thing about the Mikes and Men arc, man, is that, and I get what Cuda was trying to do, right? Cuda was trying to score points on the board because in this Mikes and Men arc, I mean, I'm sorry, but it's like Fantastic has like 50 points and like Cuda might have like 20 or maybe even 10. And it's like Fantastic just keeps dunking on the dude. You didn't want to, but the 9-hour stream, it's like you gave him some gas and fuel to be like, oh, might as well. You know, might as well. Shit, you're gonna, you know, mention my name. And the thing that was lame about it was that Cuda was using, you know, Danica and Six's shit to come at Fantastic. I was like, come on, man. So this is your, I guess this is your kind of, I guess it was an alley oop for him. He's like, I might as well roast, I guess, for 9 hours about something you should have dropped a long time ago. I don't know. But let this arc end. Like, I don't want to see any more DLC on Mikes and Men. Like, I let this chapter end already. Y'all don't like each other. Let that shit go. Let's move on, man. Oh man, Mikes and Men was something, dude. Like, I still can't believe that was a debate. I still can't believe it. I know people don't get along, right? Fair enough. But this was something. Let me see what else he's gonna say here.
You know, my military career, nigga. I can be your ambassador about me over here in the States. So I'm not worried about you, dog. I'm not. Yeah, brother. As a 30-plus-year-old man, still trying to figure out his life and trying to figure out his purpose. Don't know. Now I told y'all this nigga was going broke. Told y'all. Nigga always constantly talking about, you know, Mike's this, Mike that. Which the proof was in the pudding. Nigga, he was never in my league. And then try to see. I can tell you guys how to see these passport bros. Really, nigga, you failing at that. Nigga, you are literally the epitome of a passport bro, but no one listens to you, watches you, or even takes you serious, and you're living abroad, nigga. I'm sorry, struggling abroad, nigga. Struggling abroad, brother. You know what? That's you should call up fucking, who is it? Not Lifetime. Is it AMC or the History Channel? AMC, the History Channel, whoever does all those real life things, man. You need to call up one of the things we're gonna do is struggling abroad, brother. American citizen that barely motherfucking make it in a third world country where your motherfucking money runs motherfucking 20 to 1. Somehow you still poor, you still broke, you still worried about a nigga that's doing better than you, dog. That you're never gonna catch up to. Never.
Stupid.
Never. You're never gonna catch up to me, dog. I say that with confidence with you. I know for a fact. Because
okay. So I'm actually critiquing Cuda right now. But I have the same opinion, a little bit of the same opinion with the AM1. So I don't want to keep it techie too. I already talked about keep it techie. So my thing, I don't know how many channels Cuda has, but I was like, well, my optics and observation from a nerd nigga. And like I said, we just cooning and geeking over here.
It's us. I be falling. I was geeking.
That's all we're doing over here. So my thing was, okay, there's a whole community of like that does DJs, tracks, music. Why not do that, right? Have one channel that's focused on the DJ stuff, music stuff, right? And then do the other channel on Black YouTube dating stuff. That's why not do that? I mean, that would have been easier because your content is like kind of confusing the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't know what the fuck to do, right? I think that would have been a good. I don't know if he's doing it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Shit, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's already doing it. Sure, fine. But based on what I've seen, he's trying to mix both, and I'm like, you're confusing the algorithm, bro. If you separate that, like if he had a channel just based on music alone, dude, the music community is huge. Like that's actually that's a bag there. That's a bag right there. I don't know why you wouldn't just do that. And then you could do the dating stuff on the other side, or do whatever game, whatever that bullshit. You can do that on the other side too. Just do two separate channels. Separate the shit. I don't know why he didn't. And here's another thing. All right. Third shift, cool and everything was great. Great lineup. I think the lineup was just, we were deep in that shit. I was like really, really early on. I was like about to start doing Keisha content. But then you switched, you did a whole trade, like, you know, the NBA with the trades. He literally did. He did a whole fucking trade, bro, and switched the lineup. And here's the thing that's fucked up. You switched the lineup with a worse lineup that eventually abandoned you. I'm like, bro, we used to support each other. Zero, all them, Ty, all them. Shit, even fucking Game Changer was on that shit. Marco, everyone was on there. Dude, you switched the fucking lineup like you had a full all-star lineup for real, and switched it up for like the C tier team. Then later, they basically abandoned you and pump and dumped. It's like, yo, why? Why? Dream Team was lit. Who wants the fucking Dream Team? I don't know why you switch teams. I don't know. Oh, Weapon X was on there too. Can't forget her. We were deep in that shit. Aegon. Oh, shit. We were deep in that shit. Pause. Pause. But I don't know. I never understand why he did that. We were younger too. What the fuck? We were all the same. Well, yeah, we were younger. Most of us were like millennials for the most part. Just ruined it.
You're always focused on the wrong thing. You overly emotional. You can't let shit go. And dog, you keep motherfucking bringing me up and bringing up shit that you know is lies that no one's gonna listen to, but the niggas that hate me, dog. And even those niggas don't matter no more. It's not enough for them. Remember, you was bragging, nigga, you don't even got 3K subs. You don't got 3K subs. Yeah, you're right, nigga. I don't got 3K subs, but nigga, I'm getting more views than motherfuckers with 100K subs or equal. What are you talking about on live stream? What about you, brother? Again, you're welcome, nigga. You're welcome. For me giving your ass yet again one of your best motherfucking opportunities to make some YouTube money. Listen, man. Even more than that. I know they know the kickboxers, they tie shit over there.
But I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. Am I capping? If I'm wrong, cool, that's fine. Like I'm not perfect. I might make a mistake. And if I'm wrong, but that's my nerd Negro assessment, dude. Just from afar. That's my tether eyes or my tether eyes. That's what I saw, man. That's what I saw. But to be fair, we're gonna go on the CUDA side in a second. We're gonna get on the CUDA side. So first of all, let me play this clip. This is gonna be audio, but this got clipped. Shout out to whoever clipped it, because this is when we tried to intervene, and it was painful. You said the volume's low? Oh, okay. Let me see. There we go. I'm going to play it again. Here we go. Okay, my bad. This shit too low. Okay, shit too low. There's no other way I can play it. Damn. Let me see. I got another one. Let me see. Well, anyway, that was back on Teapots. This was the what makes media, the mic or the man. This was actually when it started. Damn, I wish the volume would be louder though. Let me see. Nah, man, shit, that sucks. Damn, these clips are so damn ancient. But that happened. That was during the damn debate, and that shit was funny as shit, man. That shit was funny. That shit was fucking funny as shit. Okay, you said try again. Okay, let's go for it. Let me see. Let me see if maybe I can do it on StreamYard here. Let me see. Let's see. Can y'all hear this? Let me see.
When you was on Bernard Riley's stream,
Can y'all hear
you
that?
tried to take
I can't even hear it on my
credit
side.
for Kevin Samuels.
Can y'all hear that?
Upgrading this mic. You know what Kevin
It's not
Samuels
even
said
playing.
in the
Now
chat?
y'all about to flip it on that. Okay.
No, we're not about to flip it. We're about to
Can't hear
tell
it.
you how this shit works and why you did this.
Nope.
Yep.
Can't
Kevin
hear it at all.
Samuels
I
said
did this.
he
Okay.
don't know who the fuck you are and why would you try to take credit for his success?
Oh, y'all can hear
The
it?
reason
I
why
never
you brought
said
this
that.
Okay,
black
I
shit
can't.
is
Okay,
because
I'll
that way
explain
once
for
they
y'all then.
upgrade, you gonna take
Are y'all
advantage of the
serious?
fucking success.
Okay.
StreamYard's
Now
stupid.
y'all
Why would it
ain't
not let
telling
me
lies.
listen
Okay.
to it, but
Kevin
you guys
Samuels
listen
know
to
who I
it?
am.
This
No,
nigga,
Kevin
I
Samuels.
have a
No,
report.
God,
Okay, well
God,
that's
here we
how
go
that's how we're
again.
gonna be doing
I mean, it's
clips
a very
then,
simple
I
point.
guess.
It's a very simple
But
point.
I can't hear
I
shit.
bring out the receipts.
Doesn't help.
Y'all niggas tripping. I bring out the receipts.
No, we ain't tripping, dude.
I bring out the receipts.
nobody
bring out
knows
the
the truth, nigga.
Oh, okay, so yeah, that was
Ass
2 years
nigga.
ago. So it was a while. Okay, that was the end of the clip. Okay, let me play the other one for y'all. I wonder why I can't hear it. That's so weird. All right, gonna remove that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. At least that is weird though. I should be able to hear that. Man, shit. See, I'm thinking like an IT person already. Like, yo, y'all need to fix that. All right, here we go. Here's the other one. That is weird. Okay, here's another one. Here we go.
Okay, if you go on Kevin's channel, we got the same microphone. I thought T-Pop was.
So that you get credit because y'all got the same microphone?
That was such a classic stream, though. Although, you know, I'm not really a fan of T-Pop anymore, but that was a classic stream.
Fantastic now.
Oh man,
I want to go to Brother Fantastic.
I can't believe that actually happened.
Fantastic. Hold on a second.
Finish this shit.
Me and Kevin Samuels had the same
It has the
microphone,
pros and cons.
so I helped him out.
And you and She-Ross
But at least y'all can listen to it, so it's all
Lame
good.
as fuck.
And you and
I'm only using StreamYard for the Coon channel, so
Nigga, and you definitely
usually I
struggling
would
to
have used
talk over
OBS, but
my mic,
that's on the
nigga.
other
I know that.
reaction channel. But hey, at least it's working for y'all. But shit, that is stupid though. Like, but yeah, those clips. All right, got it. So now let's go to Cuda's side, just to be fair. You know, two sides here. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Fast forward this because you know Cuda be long as winded as fuck. I'm not about to play all this shit. Of course, I'm not about to play all this shit. All right, here we go.
Microphones and stuff like that. And I said, there's going to be people coming in here taking y'all shit. Whether it's Hollywood, whether it's women, whether it's a new group of niggas, whether it's, I vehemently warned y'all. And I said, and the crazy part is, what y'all don't understand, is that somebody that went out there and took the time, whether they are a YouTuber or not, and know how to do what they do, whether they're a YouTuber or not, if they took the time and they sat up there and got their mind right and got themselves a studio, they're going to be able to trick your stupid ass. With subscribers in a studio, your dumb ass should have bought. Had you have been a solid nigga and doing right by your audience, and nigga, he fucking watching. He fucking watching. He fucking watching. See, that's what it's about. This is what the debate of mics and men. It's not about the mind. Nigga did all that crying only for the YouTube, only for the Manosphere to end up where that today. All that crying, bro. The space ain't got no business being in the position that the space is in today. So guess who came in? A white woman with a job and that got a studio. And his dumb ass over there about to sell the Manosphere short because he wants a job. So I told you.
Okay, so once again, space, and it depends, right? It depends on what you're trying to do. If you want about this equipment thing, whatever. Now, if you're trying to do, it depends on what field of YouTube you're trying to do and what those other content creators are doing in that field. That really decides the content, the equipment that you may need, right? Before the Manosphere, honestly, get yourself a mic, right? Sure, he's right on that. Not gonna lie, get it. But sometimes you don't really need an expensive mic, dude. You can just get some fucking headphones, shit. You know, you don't need much. Honestly, you don't need much. It's really the main thing is your thoughts and opinions, right? If you have some unique thoughts and opinions, hey, people will ride with you, whatever. I mean, you could Like your audio, as long as it's not fucking scratching and shit or sounds stupid, and then you'll be all right. Candace said not only is he not a tech channel, but he has no message, no theme. That is something to be considered, right? I think I think y'all can understand the theme I'm going with. I mean, we just started here, but I think y'all can understand the theme. I don't even have to explain it over here. But that's true. You can't keep saying I did this, that, and say I don't want the credit at the same time. That's another thing. He kind of followed what AM did. You know, the complaining thing. He was complaining a lot. And especially in a space like this, where you can actually create solutions for yourself, just cover your topics, you know, your personality, mix that in. If people mess with you, they will, you know, for the most part, at least in this space. Don't try to be a copycat of anyone. Nigga, be funny. I'm sorry, Black YouTube. And it's a side. You have to be funny. That's just me. If you're not funny, I'm not subscribing. That's just, at least on Black YouTube. If you're not funny, why do you think I be in Regis chat, be in RBRs? Because they funny. If you're not funny in Black YouTube, sorry, I'm not watching. That's just the way it is. And to me, because I'm a weird nigga, a lot of people aren't funny. But those niggas are. So you can't keep saying I did. Yeah, right. All right, read that. Everyone with no real mic got more subs than him. All right, yeah, Darius M. And Darius M was smart. He panders to everyone. Like, you know, not just a limited audience here. Man, dude, I appreciate one in the stream, man. I hope y'all enjoying the vibe we got on, you know, on the Coon channel. Be sure to like the video and shit. Share the stream.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
You heard what she said, though.
Y'all, how he didn't stay on code with Game Changer over there trying to get some coochie.
Ah, shit.
Well, guess what? He ain't staying on code with Jessica X. That nigga sell you out in a heartbeat. Friend, foe, and I don't know. Why isn't it up? Jessica said she don't like Pearly. Why the hell you over there trying to fake kick it and be with Pearly, man? Why is it up? Why you can't? Even if for the loyalty to your friend, even though you don't do that, just be like, you know what, you know, certain people don't fuck with certain people. So out of respect, let me at least leave it alone.
Huh.
Now you up here tap dancing and jitterbugging to get a spot on the plantation. Because guess what, y'all get benefits. You get the studio, you get the mics, you get the camera, you get the. Y'all listen to an ugly nigga talk shit about me about y'all getting mics and cameras and shit like that.
Damn.
They up here dragging this nigga, calling him Pepe the Frog and stuff like that. You think that nigga really pressed to be on camera? Shout out to TR, baby, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you start turning on Anton and talk about Anton sipping in these streets, but it's like, hold on. It's well documented you've been sipping in these streets. You trying to fool the new niggas that's coming in. That's why y'all be like, yo, Cuda, why do you keep talking about history and stuff like that? Because y'all need to know. Don't you want to know where you're going? And telling Rude not to mess with her. Who's the player in that situation? Can cut the editing time in half or make sure I don't have to edit certain parts of my video.
And then this nigga
running a 2-man camera setup.
Then this nigga cammed up.
So you get and I see a lot of y'all niggas over there twerking too. Y'all niggas, hey, hopefully, hey, good luck to y'all. Hopefully y'all don't go down with the shit because y'all don't fucking want to sit up here and listen. Hey man, you gonna go down with all that bullshit too. Good luck to y'all. Fucking listen to the copy instead of the fucking source. But hey man, if that's how y'all roll in y'all real life, hey, God, thank you for letting me see this at the bottom. So when I get to the top, I know who's gonna be there and I know who's not gonna be there and I know who's gonna have a fucking hole in their foot. But she put a fucking hole in her own goddamn foot. And it's like, listen, I really don't fuck with you because you a snake. But I'm steady here. Even right now when I'm talking, she gonna get mad and shit. Fuck if you get mad. This is this is the time right now where you gotta sit up here.
In past that a lot of people would say is
I'm telling y'all to buy these big grandiose studios and stuff like that, but spend a little bit of money. Danica Marie at least spent at least a good $2,000 on her studio. She got herself an SM7B.
All right, so I mean, using Danica as an example, I mean, obviously, Danica's been doing content for so long. Like, I think I heard she was on Facebook originally or something. So, I mean, she's been making it back for a hot minute. Says, do niggas even realize they created a problem TR? And yeah, right. I think a lot of problems that Cuda dealt with were self-inflicted problems, bro. The Mike's and Men thing was just really bad, and I remember he did a show with Bernard Riley, and that shit went bad too. I think it was about studios and mics and shit. I think he did some topic with Riley, and it just didn't go good. It didn't go good. I forgot what the topic was. I don't know. Harassing money, Mike. She better have a setup. She built her platform. Oh, right. Yeah. Facebook. Right. Yeah. So, and of course she upgraded like all YouTubers should. So yeah, like I agree with the, upgrade as you go along thing, right? Shit. The headphones I have now, I did not have when I first started YouTube. Definitely not. Yeah, so you just, as you go up, get what you can afford. I mean, that should be like common sense.
Actually, that's what I'm gonna switch over to. I'm gonna switch over to this other mic. I'm not gonna use this one. My bad, y'all. She got her.
You know what? I don't really want. I think that's enough because that shit too long. I just wanted to go over the Mike's and Men arc just for a little bit. I thought that was funny. So finally, gotta talk about this SBE versus Manosphere shit. And then let's see, we have that shit up. Oh, but before that, let's do a little funny video here. Shout out to John. Here we go. Wow. All right. Well, that was awkward. That video was way too. It was only a minute. It felt like I was watching it for 5 minutes. Shout out to John. I don't know. He had this. I think he had posted it. I was like, okay, why is Roy here dancing? Look at new. Hey, me. That's Roy, the OG. Yeah. So about that. Yeah, I've been timed out before. What's funny is that, I was modded in Bernard's before. I did a show with Bernard before. But yeah, I can't say shit there anymore because, he'll time me out. But that was just a random clip from Roy over here. So yeah, the SBE thing. And the list thing. So at Ramil, oh no, this was Ramil. This was on AM1's, right? AM1, and he did the stream, SBE Wars, he called it, which I just want to start at the beginning because I don't know what he originally said. I couldn't watch all of this. I mean, this was a Manosphere fuckery classic. You all know we love those. And my critique on AM1. And see, here's the thing. I've actually talked to AM1 about cameras before. So, like, he's, so photography, videography. I was interested in that. So what did I do? I asked him about it. Like, when it comes to that shit, like, if those skills and resources he keeps talking about, hey, cool. I'm going to go in the back end and ask you about the cameras, which I did. Gave me some information. Cool. Appreciate it. My same critique goes on with, this goes with the same thing what I said with Cuda, right? And I don't know how many channels he has, but why, like, okay, I thought he would have like maybe like a channel focus on the videography, photography, maybe actually be in the photography community because there's a huge community on YouTube. It's huge, like big YouTubers who do camera reviews, camera shot reviews, like video shoots, like and how the steps from A to Z about it. Like that's a pretty big bag. And I'm wondering, okay, why didn't A1 try it? Did he try it at least or what? Like, why is he in the Manosphere with the camera stuff? That's my thing. I don't know. Dustin, I know you get blocked. Once you go with females on platforms, you lose automatically because now they want you to be nice and polite. Or polite. That's true. Especially on the panels. That's why, like once I said before, Lou, once people rush on like the breakdown or whatever, you're already lost because you're just trying to prove a point and get your validation. But I'm gonna play this super quick. This is 7 hours. I'm gonna really fast forward through this. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'll join in a little bit because this is funny to watch. Like, I'll make fun of guys crying about women. Yeah, Rejects Club, right? Obsidian told me and Super Slice said, you guys are Manosphere rejects. That's why you just blah, blah, blah. But it was like, he was unhappy about the analysis of saying, he kind of fits the description of people, content creators profiting from black male rage. So when you say these things where it's like, these are hurt guys. Keisha dissed them in 6th grade or in 11th grade or whatever, in their 20s or whatever. And you still got a bone to pick. You got a chip on your shoulder about what woman didn't want you, as if that was like a guaranteed thing. So then you want to get your lick back. So you're virtually vicariously getting your lick back through these content creators. Like, think about it. If I was one of those kind of guys and I did that, there would be more support flying across the screen right now. Right? Because it becomes like it is like a healing circle. Like, I hate Keisha Anonymous, but then there's this discussion of, wait, these guys don't hate black women. They love black women. That's why they talk black women. So this convoluted whole thing where it's like, it's a little of both. Don't you get it? An online space where the discussion is supposed to be manosphere, but it's largely focusing on their women or the lack thereof.
All right, so keep in mind, in the chat, I asked him, hey, and did you ever talk to O'Shea about this shit? And he said that he did. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And then he timed me out. Well deserved, because I was straight up, cuda.
It's us. I was fall up. I was eager.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all lived through the 70s.
I was guilty of that shit, so I definitely deserve to get timed out at that time. I was talking shit in the chat, and hey, I didn't have a wrench, so hey, I got timed out. Fair enough. So fair enough, I deserved it. Because I was just wondering, like, I think the title was like the Manosphere rejects, right? The Manosphere reject list or whatever. But then I'm like, my question is, who are the O'Shea Duke Jackson rejects? And to me, anyone who came under O'Shea and doesn't have a booming channel, technically you might be an O'Shea reject. And that's the thing I have with Keep It Techie and AM1s, all these types that were under O'Shea and for some reason didn't get beamed up to greatness. Why? Why is that? LAR even. Why? Where's and maybe behind the scenes they were talking to him like, hey man, this is fucked up. Like, why are you selling out the space? Blah blah blah. I don't know, but I don't remember seeing any videos about O'Shea from these three. Unless I'm wrong, someone can correct me because I don't watch everything. I just don't remember seeing a video from any of those three about O'Shea's selling out space. O'Shea's this. Why is he not doing this? Some critique about O'Shea, something. Instead, I see Keep It Techie going on. Well, you say that, but I even asked him, like, Techie, why don't you just be in the tech community where like you can have a huge influence on getting people into tech, whether there's women, men, whatever, black, white, who cares? But you can literally do that. Probably have a bigger channel, deal with less bullshit. Why not do that? And he said, well, because where am I going to get an audience that's mainly black? I'm like, okay, I mean, black people can still follow you. I don't understand. I mean, you can promote in both areas, right? Fine, fair enough. Yep, I said that before in my last stream. Like, yo, you guys didn't beam up LER, man. That was fucked up. And I know, you're not supposed to wait for those shout outs. I'm not saying you're supposed to. I mean, he still has at least over 10K subs at least, so that's good. But nah, like, come on. That should have been someone you beamed up. I mean, it looked like LER been rocking with O'Shea for a hot minute, like years, nigga. So, nah, man. But let's keep going. This is long. I gotta get through this.
That's not the discussions that are being had by real men in the world. So there's no manosphere. Over a year ago, I did a video saying I'm out. And it's like, out of. There is no manosphere. And then even the top pillar guys are either I'm gonna say whatever, I'm gonna jump on board with Pearl, or I mean, Angry Man himself. You know, shout out to Angry Man as far as being one of the main guys as far as I don't know 2.0 or whatever, right? He said I'm bigger than the Manosphere, and he has critiques about black men and whatnot as well, and some of which I agree with. And then there's O'Shea, who has left the Manosphere, came back to the Manosphere, and he himself said it. And I talked to him behind the scenes. I addressed the whole issue of where he went on Red Supreme, shout out to Red Supreme, and he said specifically about guys behind the scenes trying to install a black Manosphere leader. Now, I asked him directly about that. I was like, man, I want to talk to you about that. And he didn't really want to get into it. And I was going to do a video on it, but I kind of left it alone. But this whole funny business behind the scenes, this whole hierarchical thing, again, Thai City, subscriber supremacy. There needs to be some hierarchy follow. Factionism, cult of personality. I don't like you because you got into it with Edward Anderson at one time. And every time Edward Anderson's go live, I'm always on Edward Anderson. So if you don't get along with Edward Anderson, then I can't really like you. You get on my nerves. It's like, well, wait a minute. And I've had this discussion with guys in chats. Are you sub to me? No. Have you listened to my streams or any of my content? Well, no, not really. I just heard you on Eds. I'm like, so you don't really know where I'm coming from. You will quickly find yourself relegated to the Rejects Club. Let's go to the list. Hold on. Macmon Files that already shot this one out. Lazy as fuck club. No, incel. $2 on the super chat. I appreciate that. You got a problem with black women date out? Well, I don't want to date out. Just shut up. So you're gonna limit your own options? Like shit, man, shut up. Yeah, okay, let's do this though. Because I got the list up. But y'all, UFO Kamikaze.
Well, he already went over this. I already went over this the other day. I basically said that this shit needs to be updated. I said that I guess my way was in a nicer version for Kev. And the way they went in on this list was but I mean maybe they'll finally listen. God damn it, like I mean it didn't look like they were taking because especially Roger, man, it didn't look like they were taking the normal critiques from people from all this time about the because I'm pretty sure people have said some stuff about this list before. But well, it got clowned live, and I guess they took that shit seriously now. I guess. I don't know. Correcto Mondo. I was on the list before. And what did I do? I just emailed them and said, take me off. It wasn't that hard. So why did I remove myself off the list, right? Okay, remember, I was doing Keisha content, right? The Perfume Sama arc started. I was like, fuck, I got to make a choice. Like, because, I mean, you got to follow the wave. You got to follow the trends. Kevin Samuels was a fucking trend at that point, dude. During that time, if you weren't doing Kevin Samuels content, bro, your channel ain't growing. That's just the facts. Like we talked about with Mike TV the other day. That dude has almost 8K subscribers because why? He's been doing Pearly Thing content for fucking forever. Like, you got to make a choice. So I was like, you know what? I'm making this money from roasting Keisha. I'm like, but I don't know if this is fun. You know, I was like, shit, I don't want to start pandering to Kevin Samuels. So I jumped ship. I was like, fuck it. I ain't doing it. Man. So I was like, okay, let me just focus on something I can do that's fun and I don't mind doing, every other day. Boom, reaction content. So I focused on that shit. And man, that was a good decision. I don't regret that. Although I make less. Yes, I make less now on my main channel because, niggas love roasting Keisha. Of course, you can make a lot of money off of that shit. But it was a great decision. So then I was like, okay, fine. Like, okay, my channel being on here don't make sense. And I'll be honest, right? I think they knew that I was changing my content up, Kev and all them. Because I swear, I thought my name changed. Because remember, I was Soul Provider Speaks to Soul Provider Reacts, right? I changed it up on purpose. I'm like, I felt like I was on there for optics reasons. I was like, this don't look right. Like, I'm not doing the relative content to these other people. Like, my shit is not related to that. Anime is not related to anything mainstream related to what's going on. So I was like, just remove me. It don't make any damn sense to be on there. So shit, got removed. I'm gonna do some lives because I was on the list. Man, I'm pissed. Right. Some people were like, I'm not on the list. Oh my god, it was like a big ass deal or some shit. Like, seriously.
What the fuck do I do with this?
You could shove it up your ass.
Deal to be on this damn list. But Kevin, especially Roger, man, looked kind of goofy during this stream, man.
So here's the thing. All right, so this is wild. So yeah,
ended up on the list. No, these people came out and said, I am not a part of space.
Wait. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's hear from Roger. Is all I'm saying.
I literally, I'm finna leave, bro. I ain't finna do that dumbass shit.
Like I can't.
What I'm doing is helping. If somebody want to be a part of it, we just take them off. I'm not going to argue with them about why they want to be.
So, you know, Roger was acting like he don't know. Like, the space is very small, man. Like, this space is extremely small. You know who's doing streams or content and who's not. And the fact that he said, "Oh, well, I don't know, man. Well, we'll just take you off the list." It's like, nigga, we know what to play. And someone had a great super chat on here. I don't know who it was. I don't know who said it, but he was like, they're cloud chasing off the list because, I mean, you have King Riches on here, which makes no damn sense. Steph is cold and AMS, all these other people didn't really miss Dr. BOA and all this. I mean, it didn't really make a lot of sense. TLA, like, you got these big names on here, and this is like I said before, and I said it in a nice way. It needs to be updated. You know, I think Kev might appreciate my critique versus the roasting of the list.
You're part of it. That's them. They got
on the list in that part.
The space, nigga, but you make all your shit off the space, nigga. Whether you used to be in it or whatever the fuck, you still talk about it and go around it to get everything up off of it. So nigga, you in it.
All right, so this goes to the point of fantastic. You know, being Manosphere adjacent, like you don't claim it, but you're this is kind of like Reg's predicament. Shout out to Reg. This is Reg's predicament. He doesn't want to be in the space. He hates the space. He wants to, you know, he said, "I want to get out of this black hole," he used to say. But, you know, you're male adjacent because you cover a lot of the shit the space is covering. So you're kind of in it. All right. So I actually agree with Fantastic. I mean, if you're doing some content about the space, it's not, you may get linked to it, right? Someone may mention your name, right? But I also agree with Ramil. I think both are actually right, honestly. You know, I think both had good points about it.
They claim about me. Please come.
Oh no, it wasn't about you. That was
not to like the hoes, but claim not to trust the hoes. But he.
Oh god, so this is the funny part. So, oh yeah, shout out to Lou about to do a stream. We're about to go to that stream right after this shit. But this shit was funny. I don't know why I was laughing, man. I was laughing my ass off when this shit happened. This shit was funny as fuck. The clip didn't really like. It was receipts, but the weight of the clip was just kind of like, you know.
He's nice nigga that claim I don't like this bitch. I ain't never tried to shoot a shot at this bitch. See, man, that clip. Why you huffing, my nigga? I'm laughing, nigga. This ain't just SBE, nigga. This sipping, nigga. Why the fuck you trying to shoot at a bitch that's you a purple circle or avatar, right? Why the fuck you trying to fuck the avatar, nigga? You don't even know if that's a man or not. But let's keep it going. Let's play it. Let's rock. Let it rock. Ass nigga. Two different ways, right? Now he gonna try to get away around this. I don't know how he is. Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? It's a way, I guess. But let's see. There we go. Let me a little bigger. Wow. Look at the avatar, y'all. Why the hell is he flirting with an avatar? This is a fucking avatar.
Man.
There you go. There you go, Justin. Be good. Y'all see it? Why is this nigga flirting with a fucking avatar? The way you know it's him now. Look at this. Look at this. So
no, that's me.
Somebody different or whatever. Y'all see that right there?
It's a video.
See that right there, nigga? That's a heart. Like that's a heart. Like.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what.
And then Reverend Fantastic said, "I'll be right back to get the receipts." Man, that was funny.
Listen, I don't know what it's witch hunt.
Oh,
Yep. Listen, hold on.
Whoever. Hold on. Wait. I don't think you're presenting your evidence very well, sir. That's why I was trying to preface it right.
That shit.
How am I not presenting my evidence very well, bro?
Now I want y'all to understand. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick because.
Okay, so this guy, right? This guy, keep 100, right? This guy was on the list, and this guy was way too excited. Like, nigga cammed up, knows he didn't need to cam up. No one needs to see you. No idea who he is, and that's another thing too. At least in my opinion, I think, and I checked his channel. I think he has at least 7K or so. So it looks like he's doing content, right? I seen him in a chat before. Once, but I forgot what channel. Maybe Sexy Red or something. I forgot what channel it was. But the way the space is, right, it's extremely word of mouth, right? I have never seen anyone mention Keep 100 in a chat ever. But then again, I'm not subscribed to everyone, so fair enough. Maybe he's been mentioned. I don't know. Never been mentioned before. I don't know who is this guy. But this guy was so fucking excited. You know, and it was cringe. You know, Fantastic's been bringing up this for so long, it's played out. it's just like the Mikes and Men arc, right? Like, that beef with them too, tying them. This shit's old too. I'm with Ty. I would just drop it, but you know, niggas are gonna be niggas. So right, exactly.
Again, I purposely avoided issues with Mr. Fantastic. I didn't go rah, 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 rah. I didn't try to start no shit or nothing. I even heard the sneak disses and everything. I didn't come after you, dog. Sneak disses, nigga. Hold on. I didn't come. Don't lie to the people, nigga. You're not relevant enough for me to sneak diss you, dog. Don't lie. Okay, so I can take y'all to where he was on the breakdown and they asked him about Uncut Underground. And I mean, come on, fam. What I said, I said they know nothing about it. That's all I said. Nigga. You said the other nigga a fuck, nigga. I don't fuck with that nigga. Oh, well, nigga, that's not being under. Nigga, that's me being you. You know that. That's how me and you is. Nigga. That's not no sneak. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's directly. So hold on, hoe ass nigga. Don't act like that's a sneak diss. I always refer to you as a hoe ass nigga. I don't fuck with. Do I not? That's what I'm saying though. But so get it right then, nigga. Don't act like it's a sneak diss, nigga. So let's do this. So besides the disrespect, nigga, I still didn't. I'll fix that. I still didn't. So because you know you'll take it as usual. Again, so you did all of this for what? I did all of this to fucking prove the point, nigga, that no matter what y'all niggas claim, bro, y'all need this space. You especially. Ramil, not so much. But you hoe ass nigga, you always been a clipping ass nigga. You always been a look at the Manosphere.
Okay,
so did I pivot?
So what did I
pivot? You let me finish telling the question answer, you want to jump in?
Okay, so about the clips, I think the clips are wonderful. I think the clips are great. I love it because now the space has to be accountable for what they say and on a panel or whatever. You say some goofy shit or some cringe shit, I mean, you might get clipped. I love the clips. In fact, some people have even blocked the feature on their channel. That's how you know that shit's effective as fuck. But it'd be funny. Sometimes it's a funny clip. You never know. I mean, it might be funny. Like a clip of RBR, ranting and some shit. You never know. It might be funny. It may not even be bad. Honestly, it should be funny sometimes.
Well, because at first I pivot. Okay, well, go ahead, brother. You got my bad, brother. Go right ahead. Interview with Nicki Minaj, and he did not motherfucker.
However long it is, this is time ago now, needs to be like up here again, right? So yeah, I'd rather just be left out of it. That's all I got to say.
Well, Jessica, there was a list.
I thought Jessica X was supposed to be a friend of ally. So they say, well, they don't hate women.
Okay. I remember that. So yeah, it is true though. Like Fantastic was like, the space needs allies. I do remember that being talked about. I do remember that. But once again, Fantastic wasn't the only one promoting for Jessica X. Cuda did it. King Riches. I think King Riches was one of the first ones too. So it's not all on Fantastic though. A lot of people were interviewing. Shit. Well, I didn't really. Well, my content was different, but Jessica's been on my channel before, back when I was doing Keisha shit. She used to be in the chat. But she got. I mean, shit. Solo. Did Solo TV want to do an interview with her? Shit. Fucking. Who's that dude? Something Thunder, Dr. Thunder, that nigga. You did a shit with him. So yeah, people. Oh man, probably. Yeah. He said I got the Manosphere blowout. He's part of the Homie Red channel. I have no idea who that is. No idea. Should I know? I don't know.
They won't say we hate women if we got allies and not.
What do you mean? The reason that I want to be taken off the list is because one, you have people like you who don't even agree with. Well, didn't you saying you're not in the space? You didn't agree with me being in the space. It's too contentious. So I just pull myself back, and the people that I rock with in the space, I rock with them. They know I rock with them. It keeps it nice and simple. So I'm still an ally to the people that I rock with. It's as simple as that.
Oh, okay. Sexy, I gotta go.
Yeah, Fantastic. So what about that? How she was supposed to be an ally, and
I said just like Sly, who used to be a part of the space, but for whatever turned against the space and bases a lot of his content on the space. That's what I said.
Okay, so the comment about turning against it. So just this week, an example, right? When you critique the space, look what happens, right? And I mean, obviously, to me, the space needs to be critiqued. Look what happened. Look how many streams popped up. It's because of one little critique off the list. I mean, I think it needs to be critiqued. Or, I mean, you could choose to just ignore it. Just ignore it. It's nothing, right? But if it wasn't so important, why did everyone react to it like they did, right? If it wasn't a big deal, why did everyone react to it? And we're just talking about a fucking list. That's why it's kind of stupid. Like, Lapeep Network's over there and like getting the bag on all this other content, and you niggas are worried about this fucking list. I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was gonna bring up a lot of streams. I didn't really know. But then it gets into the SBE versus Manosphere shit, where Ramil did a stream on. And, the Fantastic's trying to, or others, not just him, Bernard, all the other niggas, trying to downplay the SBE thing, right? So once again, right, I can't stand when someone in chat says, "What's SBE?" I'm like, you dumb niggas, man. Like, can y'all just start putting like descriptions, or like when y'all going live, like put it in the banner or something like this? I almost hate when people start saying that shit. It's just kind of cringe. Like, space is not that damn big, dude. Just look up some old streams for real. Like, god damn, it ain't that damn serious. But if you think about it, the SBE thing does make you look kind of goofy in the Manosphere, though. Lapeef is not going to really... Lapeef and all them, they're not going to care because they're still going through the rounds. They can get a couple blows in the head before they start saying, like, fuck. I mean, he just did the whole we're gonna the whole co-ed panel, whatever thing they're trying to do. That, the other day we covered that. But if you think about it, with the SBE thing, and you're trying to start a channel in the Manosphere now, it's almost like, fuck. If you start listening to what SBE is, it's like, shit. I'm doing that shit right now. It's like, what the fuck? But here's the thing. These people know they're doing it. It's just that the bag, the money that they're getting for it is so great. Why stop? Right? And that's the same case for the other side, the women's side, right? Shaming Tyrone. Like, look at fucking the Bald Eagle, Cynthia G. She there shaming Tyrone, shaming black men day after day, abort black babies. I hate black men. I hate black men. The bag is so good, she can fool these chicks into that shit. Why stop? Like the pink pills and the Yanni Bees and the sixth guy, all this. I mean, why stop? Right? And this on the man side, they know that what they're doing is stupid. Shit, old man done already admitted the shit. He already, he's here for the money, just like everyone else. They don't want to say it. It's cool. I mean, it's YouTube. You're supposed to get monetized anyway. So, I mean, it ain't nothing brand new. Well, me and TD the Godly did a State of Manosphere stream a month ago where that's where it started because BGS responded. Oh, really? Oh, did I watch that? I think I might have watched that. I think I might have watched that new. I think I did. So I don't want the SBE thing versus Manosphere thing. I guess it's because, like, you would assume that people in the space are thinking black men who are super aware, right? So it's almost like, but the SBE stops the money because you're gonna have to think consciously. Okay, do I keep going and just keep shaming these chicks to get these views and likes and clicks, or do I stop? Because if you give in, right, you're like, fuck, I'm SBEing shit. What do I do? That means you have to stop your content. But then, okay, if you stop your content, what do? You're not going to go to the self-improvement piece like, MLT and one might say, right? So what are you going to do? If Bernard Riley says, you know what, Jay, I'm SBEing all these and all my content, I'm just going to stop right here. He's not going to do that. He's monetized. There's money to be made. You think man's going to stop? Oh, let me just go to self-improvement. That's not going to work, man. And that's the other thing about the SBE thing. You can't shaming these guys. I mean, you can make fun of them. I understand. It's funny as fuck. But shaming the dudes are shaming the chicks. That's lame, right? But now the dudes are also shaming the dudes that are shaming the chicks. Shame, right? But some of these dudes... Now, granted, the SBE is when, you're trying to change the chick. Give her some talking points, show her some charts, and hope that she changes into a whole different woman. Kind of like the Roger Report bullshit. I understand that shit is goofy, right? But I think that the content creators, the YouTubers, are not going to stop because there's a bag to be made, right? They're not going to stop. And sadly, people that entered this dating realm and space, I mean, they're going to go to the pineapple shows. They're going to go to the Yanni Bees and say some dumb shit. They're going to subscribe to the Pick Me channels, the Danikas. They're gonna fall for that shit. They like the shit. I mean, honestly, they like it. So we'll see, man. And like everything in this black YouTube, everything gets abused, right? And I think SBE is a bit too early for SBE to get abused, but I've already seen it already, and I think even Ty and Vermil would know, like but that's every little thing. SBM gets abused in the chat. Make all these other things get abused, so it was bound to happen. Like all the SBE jokes are now corny as shit. That shit is just, it gets kind of too far in the chat. Like, yo, you niggas are just, y'all done like ruined the fun out of it in the chat. At least the chat, y'all done just ruined it. It was fun, and then you guys just yeah, man. Some of y'all in the chat just be doing too much with this shit. There's some of y'all that's not funny. A lot of y'all not funny. A lot of y'all not funny. Let's keep going here.
Okay, that isn't a whole complete. I was talking about that pseudo SYSBM pod shit. Niggas wasn't fucking with me until they saw my numbers go crazy in 2018, 2019. Well, guess what? When it was time for me to get some help and say, yo, brother, can I jump on your panel? Niggas acted Hollywood like they didn't know who the fuck I was.
Yeah,
I did so much for these bitch ass niggas.
Solo, I'm not gonna play all this. Solo goes in, but he gets roasted by Fantastic really, really badly. And in fact, it was so bad that dude started singing and shit. Oh yeah, you know what? There was a video. I think Wacky TV did a video about that. Like SBE existed back then or something. I didn't get a chance to react to it, obviously, in this stream because we're 3 hours in, so I didn't have enough time. It's too much shit to cover. SBE been around since the MRAs. We're saying make one get great again. Oh, but the shit. Okay, got it. But yeah, then Solo came in there. He's back in the space, so of course he's trying to do the Negro circuit and shit. I mean, I don't know. Solo's whatever. I mean, I remember he did the Black Pill 2.0 shit. That shit was corny as hell. I don't know why he tried to do that. Shit was funny as fuck. Oh, Leo, damn, you're late. Well, welcome to the. Well, you've been to the Coon channel before. This is not your first time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. So then AM1 did another stream on this SBE versus thing stream, and I kept hearing some shit in this stream. I didn't listen to it all, but I kept hearing things like rebranding the space, remodeling the space, changing the space, and this is all because of a critique on a fucking list that niggas mainly don't care about. Like, I don't know. I'm wondering what is AM1 going to do another SBE stream? Is that his plan? I mean, I understand content strategy. I understand it. Is that the path you're going, AM1, or what? I don't know. But I think people just ran out of content, honestly. I think people ran out of content. I mean, I thought there was still shit to talk about with the Pearly things, but this SBE versus Manosphere thing, I mean, I know it makes the YouTubers kind of feel a little bit goofy, but we know you niggas are still going to do the content anyway, so whatever. I think it's always trying to be somebody because of subs and views. Yeah, it's not that serious. Black YouTube is really not that serious. Even LER did another stream about the Manosphere. Like, dude, I didn't even get a chance to react to it. It's just too much. It's too much going on. I couldn't even get to that in this stream. I couldn't. So the title of this, you see the thumbnail, it says the space is weak. This was actually a comment. It was a comment that Jessica X made on her stream when she went at Six the Goddess and Yanni B. And I find it interesting she would make this comment, right? It's a lot of coincidence that she would make that comment, right? Because during the Weapon X arc, and I don't know if she's ever going to listen to this. I would wonder what she would. I would have to ask her this. Like, do you think during the Weapon X arc, was the space weak when she rose to fame? Or had Manosphere real estate? Or was the space weak? I'd want to ask her that and see what she thought on that. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. Straight up. You know what it is? Yeah, the Weapon X arc. Because I agree though, the space is weak. It is weak as shit right now. It's all over the place. It's been absorbed by it's really been absorbed by Black YouTube for the most part. But I thought her comment was interesting. I was like, ah, shit, I gotta make that a thumbnail, dude. The space is weak. That's good. That was a good one right there. So I've been on for a while. I think if I'm, oh, okay, now anyone's, yeah. Let's all go to Lou's stream. He's about to do the SBE, the Manosphere list stream, so might as well check it over there. We've been here for 3 hours. Appreciate everyone in the chat, man. I don't know when I'm gonna do next stream, but whenever I get a list of crap that makes me laugh, hey, we'll do another one. With this shit, Black YouTube will happen very, very soon, man. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.